Welcome to LoganRobo's channel, broadcasting live on twitch.tv/LoganRobo. Oh, hang on one second. There's a re-upping of a sub.
Hey Longa, it's been almost a year. Only 1 month until everything gets even beefier. Love y'all, smile.
Aww. I will respond to that more directly in a moment. As I was saying, we're on twitch.tv/LoganRobo and on youtube.com/@LoganRobo. Tonight's game is Date Everything. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm looking forward to the inevitable sequel, Divorce Everything, where you try to maintain custody of your bizarre half-furniture mutant children. But thank you for tuning in to twitch.tv/LoganRobo and youtube.com/@LoganRobo. Please enjoy the stream. And we are live! Oh, there we go. The game just blinked. And thank you so much, Oak, for re-upping the sub. Has it already been a year since you got here? That was like back in our Persona days. But thank you so much, Oak. Oh, I got to scroll back up in the chat because the chat's scrolling without me. I see Lesbian Wolf was here very first, saying, hi, how you doing, Lesbian Wolf? Cozy saying, whoop. How you doing, Cozy? Whoop. Indeed. How are all of y'all? See, we got Valtube saying hi. How you doing, Valtube? Lesbian Wolf says hi, Oak. Hi, Cozy. Quick80 says howdy. Eglin says hi. Currently playing DK Bonanza and trying to collect all the collectibles while I avoid doing the main quest. That is the proper way to play those types of games. I am very much looking forward to one day when I eventually get to switch to playing some Donkey Kong Bonanza. That's the game that looks the most fun. Mario Kart World, great, everything. I want to play Donkey Kong Bonanza, but it's also unlike Breath of the Wild. I don't feel like I need to get it right now, but it looks like a lot of fun. Unfortunately, I keep seeing these clips that get posted online by, I can't remember the name of the streamer, but he's like just infamously bad at games. And it's just him sucking at games and then blaming the game and getting angry at the game. And I don't think it's a bit. I get the impression he's just genuinely like that. But I guess it makes me feel better about the way I play games. But thank you guys for being here. Lesbian Wolf, Cozy, Valtube, Queen Katie, Eglin. How are all of you? Queen Katie said, woke up from a nap. Was it a good nap? Are you feeling all well rested? Wow, we are only at 39 out of 102. We'll unlock some more tonight. Tonight's goal is we're going to try and, I want to try and finish the romance routes for Holly and Zoe, if possible. And like I said, after that, I think I'll feel pretty satisfied. I'd like to we can try and unlock maybe a few more people. We should check to see how, like, what did Queen Katie call it? The recipe? I think it was Queen Katie that said it. Maybe it was Lesbian Wolf. The recipe for, what?
It's the big 040. Yay.
There was a long pause more than Thank you so much, Tiff! 40 months. How does it feel? That is, when you put a big 4-0, that makes it sound like the sub is over the hill. But thank you so much, Tiff, for re-upping this up. There's 2 subs in the first like 5 minutes, so we got a hype train already. So thank you so much for the hype train, everybody. Oh crap, I gotta make sure I'm not staring at that wall there. We might get Doug to come back. Do we have any more hearts for today? We got 1 more heart, so we're gonna do 1 more here, and then we're gonna then we'll go up and see Zoe. Thank you so much. I mean, it's a big anniversary thing, but it's not on a subscription, baby. You gotta wait 5 more months for that. But how are you doing? Lesbian Wolf says, what dateables would you want to have kids with? I don't know how good of parents any of them would be. I mean, I of course, I'm a straight man, and so I'm not into the dudes, but I do feel like Bodhi would be an awesome dad, because he's awesome. He's great. He's wonderful. Cozy says, hi, ya wolf. Oak says, is stream buffering a lot for anyone else? Oh crap, is it buffering a lot for you guys? It looks like we got an excellent connection over on YouTube. Oh, hey! Anonymous, is that Batmanon just gifted a sub to Queen Katie? Queen Katie, you were just talking about the other day how your sub expired, and so you had to like deal with pre-roll ads, and you were probably taken out of the Hey Hey channel and all that, so you got a sub. Thank you, Batmanon, wherever you are from the shadows watching over us in whatever we are. We're not Gotham City. Do we have a city for our community? And so that puts us at 93% for level 1 of our hype train already. So thank you so much. Batmanon, I really, really appreciate that. Okay, so I was trying to think what random objects. I want to try and see stuff that we haven't seen before. I was thinking we could try and do the candelabra. I want to see if it looks like Lumiere. I mean, it's obviously not going to be Lumiere. Already got a French toilet. Oh, there's another vent up there. We already got a French toilet. There's no way we're going to get another, like, 2 French people in one single thing. So we got one more heart before we go up and see Zoe. So I'm thinking we're gonna go ahead and just do this one. So let's load up someone so we can have some potential attractive person to look at before we go up and talk to a ghost. So, oh, why is it not? Oh, there we go. But do let me know if it's buffering really bad for anybody else.
The most expensive character in the game blocks your path. It's Lucinda Lavish, beaming.
Lucinda, I just told you to show up less. I told you to show up less. You're still showing up every day. And she's not even giving me, like, staff bonuses anymore, as far as I can tell. Lucinda Lavish. Yeah. Let's see, lesbian, wolf-sized oak, nope. Okay, so it's hopefully just one person. Oh, maybe you need to refresh or something. Can we get a said when no was in ad lol. Also, let me check one thing that might be able to help make sure that I am not going to be having issues. Okay, and just want to shut that down there. And okay, Crystal says, whoop, hi, bye, Lurk. Oh, thank you so much for being here, Crystal. Has class started already? Is that what it is? I know you said that you weren't going to be able to be here much for Friday streams. Thank you for the lurk, Crystal. We're going to miss you, but that means if Crystal's lurking and if Vero's still asleep, it's the purge. It's that time of year, the beginning of the school year is when purges happen. All right, it's Lucinda Lavish.
I'm all yours.
I don't want you, Lucinda Lavish. I mean, in real life, I guess I'd be, like, thankful for any girl throwing herself at me, but, See, can we go to your fantasy chamber? I've seen your other sides. Tell me more about you. I'm not convinced you're the best. Can I change how often you come by? Okay, this is new. I've seen your other sides. Tell me more about you. Because I don't really feel like going to the fantasy chamber. I don't want to have sexy talk with her, huh?
And also last time you tried to sleep with her thinking you would get stats. And she said she would continue next time.
Okay.
Yeah.
But no, okay. Oh, thank you for the 10 bits. To be fair, we didn't try to sleep with her. It said to do, it said to do, I hate using the word do something on me. That could have just been another, second base Bazoomi exploration. You don't know. That and we don't even know why we did that. Maybe it was to help a baby, to, like, you know, prime the pump for a child she was having to provide nourishment for. I don't know. Maybe. But thank you very much for the 10 bits. Let's try this. I don't think we've seen this before. This option before. I've seen your other sides. Tell me more about you.
Whoa. Continuing to pry at my very being, huh? Real cool.
I just want to respect a girl as a person before she's shoving her bazoomies in my face. I do want eventually the bazoomies shoved in my face, but I want respect first.
I'm here to show you a good time. And if you keep doing what you're doing...
Am I gonna get a hate ending with her?
You're gonna have a bad time.
It's like Sans. You're gonna have a real bad time. I love having a bad time. I'm sorry, I'm just curious. I'm all about finding out your secrets.
There's no secrets. I'm just...
Huh?
I guess you've noticed. But I don't exist in the house at all.
Yeah, notice that.
I barely exist in this fucking game.
Hey, language, young lady, old lady, whatever you are. I don't know how old you are.
I can tell I was added at the last second.
Yeah.
I'm just a hodgepodge of bullshit.
Language! Old lady! You're interesting to me. I guess that makes sense. The DLC would be made last. But you're so pretty. Yeah. I guess it makes sense the DLC would be made last.
Literally everyone else here takes precedence over me.
Except you keep shoving yourself in front of me.
Game can't ship without a fuckable chair.
Hey! I mean, she's cute, but still.
But the lady with no actual body is the first one on the chopping block. You can't even talk to me whenever you want. You have to wait until I randomly appear.
Oh, I see the confusion here. Lucinda, I never want to talk to you. So, that's fine.
I'm a freaking hijacker of dates.
Yeah, you are, and you're just now realizing this?
I suck.
Yeah! You don't suck. You suck. Sometimes we Wait, is that like a suggestive thing? No, I don't want to do a suggestive thing. I will be nice. You don't suck, even though chat, don't tell her she sucks.
Really? Tell me one thing that you know about me.
You have the same initials as Lois Lane and Lex Luthor and Lana Lang and that one mermaid lady from Superman, and like half of his supporting cast have LL names.
One true thing.
One true thing. Crap. You're a good listener. You're good at being self-reflective. You're funny. You are multifaceted. She's not a good listener. I don't know if she's really good as... You're funny. She is multifaceted, though.
Am I really multifaceted? If the other me's are just lies?
Oh, I guess not then.
Or am I a hall of mirrors? Please, don't pick these options anymore. The ones where we talk.
She says she doesn't want to, but I feel like we're starting to chip away at her hard exterior.
Chat, she shares the initials of LL Bean.
Of LL Bean. That's what she is. She's a bean. They should hide a tiny little bean somewhere in the house, and if you click that, then you can get her for real. And that's how you get the good ending with her. But now we get like sad music playing. But thank you, Oak, for the 10 bits. Thank you. Oh, Frulzy is over on YouTube saying, what a start to the stream, huh, Frulzy? By the way, everyone should thank Frulzy. Frulzy gifted me, for those who weren't here last time or didn't see it, Frulzy, with assistance, I believe, from Queen Katie, right? So we should thank both of them, gifted me a Toho game, like a real one, an official one. So I'm excited to try it. I feel like I probably ought to try it off stream first to just see how badly I would suck at it before I ever even consider putting it on stream. But those type of games look like a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to playing it. So thank you, Frulzy. Thank you, Queen Katie. Hang on, I gotta have a sip of water. Please not while I'm drinking. Thank you, Nora. I appreciate that. Eglin says, other than DK Bonanza, Pokemon Legends Z-Day. Oh, I want to get that too. Yeah, because I think I told you before, the first Pokemon game I ever finished was Pokemon X. Splatoon Raiders and Tomodachi Life 2 are the ones I am most excited about. There's where Tiff re-upped the sub. Oh, grab I guess the hype train ended a little bit ago, but thank you again so much, Oak, Tiff, and Batman on for contributing to the hype train. Quickly said, also, I'm slightly depressed today. Turns out that today, August 8th, the IRL version of one of my favorite horse girls died today at 30 years old. Grass Wonder, my beloved. I just trained her last week on one of my runs. Oh, that is sad. I mean, at least Grass Wonder can live on as an anime waifu in your game. But I guess that's like the downside of having anime waifus based on real living creatures. Because the waifus never... Well, I know waifus can die. We played a lot of games where people die, so I guess I shouldn't say that, but I'm sorry, Queen Katie. I hope this will cheer you up. It says the spec points to turn someone into a human. As I've said, sometimes you need a lot of spec points for some of them, so it's pretty low possibility to reach. Oh, that's right. We should check that out, like I said before, for Connie, because I'm worried, because we've got like 10 or 15 in most of the categories, I believe. Queen Katie said, but I could still check, though. Lesbian Will said, I'm so sleep deprived, but happy to be here. I'm happy to be that you're here, too. Just make sure that you are taking care of yourself. And again, over on YouTube, Frilzy says, very important not to forget Queen Katie's help it. Yes, so again, thank you to both of you. I do really appreciate that. I'm looking forward to it. Those games, they look fun. Even though, as you saw from last night's Deltarune stream, I'm not great at that type of stuff, but I enjoy it. Okay, so she's trying to say, don't pick the ones where we talk.
It's just easier on me, okay?
I'm going to pick whatever, I promise, no. I mean, she's gonna hate this, but I need to stand up for myself. I'm not gonna promise and then break a promise. I'm gonna pick whatever I want.
I can't stop you.
No, you can't.
I'll see you on the next hijack.
Bye. She sounded sad. Do those like increase my stats at all? Like where's my specs? Welcome to specs. Here you can track how your own personality changes. What, is this the first time we've checked the screen voluntarily? Oh, hang on. I said that... Oh, wait, no, I can't do that. I said that anytime I see my regular cursor rather than the heart after those credits, I was going to try and use my glasses. I forget what they're called, but I can't right now because I'm out of hearts anyway. You receive +5 to one of your attributes after initiating a love, friend, or even hate status with any dateable object for the first time. You can even plan out which attribute you might get by checking which specs icon shows up in each datable's profile in the data dex. Okay, so our poise is pretty good. 26, but we're not doing great. They're still fairly low. So that was our last heart. So I'll be back for you someday, Candelabra. But we gotta go see our ghost in the attic. and then talk to her. Because we got the necklace back from Bodhi, and so we should be able to give that to her. Let's save, though, before we do this, just in case there was anything that I forgot that we were supposed to get for her. Sure is a lot harder to unlock the things, the objects when Lucinda Lavish keeps popping out like that. Ha!
You're here!
Hey!
That's my necklace, isn't it?
See, now we have nice things happening. Oak says, Batman. Lesbian Wolf says, oh my gosh, yeah, Bodhi would be a sick dad. Quickity said, oh, thank you, Batman. Oak said, huh?
I just realized the stats are pecs.
Oh, they spell out pecs. We got pecs. We got strong pectoral muscles. I would have to check that out with 2 S's. We should check that out. It's kind of like, well, wasn't it one of the Persona games where somebody realized, like, online on Twitter, they posted, hey, Sega, you almost had, like, all of the letters on the little menu in the combat thing spell out Sega, and so they changed it, I think. Thank you for the 10 bits, Oak. I appreciate that. Okay, but we're gonna talk to a cute ghost girl. I mean, she's dead, but, I mean, that's okay, because now we can marry her, and if the priest is like, till death do you part, it's like, well, she's not gonna part because she's already departed. Let's see. Oak says, gosh effing dang it. Lesbian Wolf says, no. Queen said, classic. Lucinda. Tiff says, boo. And Tiff with the hydrate command. Thank you very much, Tiff. I appreciate that. And then Tiff says, yeah, purge time. No, don't purge me. Don't purge me, bro. Don't purge me. Oh, and Oak says stabs Logan, but it was deleted by Crystal. Thank you, Crystal. You saved me from the stab. Okay. Yes, that's your necklace, baby. It's really pretty. I can see why you like it so much. Yup, Bodhi had it. I want to tell her about Bodhi. Maybe she'll go like, Bodhi? Oh, who's he? Because much as I want to romance her, I kind of want to hook her up with Bodhi too, because like they're both from the 80s. Yep, Bodhi had it.
Yes, like you said. I've been thinking thinking, and it's harder when you're not here, but now you found that necklace and I can see it again for real. All these memories are coming back now. About my life, and Rudy, and being in this house.
And getting murdered in this house by Rudy? So happy for you. Oof, I don't know if I want to hear this. Sounds like there's a lot of trauma here for you. No, I'm so happy for you. So glad that you remember being murdered. Huh?
Stabs Logan with money so he can't dodge it.
Aye. Oh, but...
Stop. Boo.
Wait, were you like using the money as the knife, huh?
Okay, so Connie needs 75 smarts, 100 points, 25 empathy, 10 charm, and 45 sass message from Queen Katie Bat.
Well, we are not bringing Connie back to life then. It sounds like this is a game that is designed to make you play for a very long time. I don't know if I'm enjoying this game, but I don't know if I want this game to be like one of those we play for ages and months and months and months on this channel. So I guess I'll just have to do that in my own time. I mean, I could try to like friendship a bunch of random peeps off stream, but I'm sure that there would be like story stuff happening with like the Discord messages and the workspace messages, and I'd feel bad if I did that on my own. But thank you very much, Tiff, for the 10 bits, and thank you, Queen Katie, for looking up the information. That is a lot. That is very much a lot. Okay, so what are we doing? So happy for you.
Thank you. You're the only person who can see me. Is it okay that I talk to you? I need to, but I'll stop if it's too much for you. I'm actually really sorry. I can just go.
No, I like you. Why do you think I don't?
I mean, I'll go as soon as the disappearing thing happens. Like I said, I don't have control over that, but I can just wait in the corner until it happens. If I'm bothering you,
No, Zoe, it's okay. I want to hear about it. You're all over the place. Can you calm down a little? No, Zoe 101 on the Disney Channel, or was it Nickelodeon? I don't know. I just know that was a show. I want to hear about it. But you, not Zoe 101.
Whew. Sorry, I guess I've always been pretty excitable, but lately...
Huh?
We could always find a bunch of people who have content aware so we can skip them and get endings.
Oh, that is true. We could be sneaky about that. We've already gotten several. Are there more that we haven't met? Let's try that. That actually sounds like a really good idea. Yes, let's try that. I've been staggering my saves, but I'll continue to stagger in case I ever want to, in my own playthrough, go back and actually see those people. Excellent idea. So let's prioritize horrible traumatic characters like that. If you guys, crap, that's gonna put a lot of homework on y'all. If you guys are able to look up who they are, or I guess the objects that they are that we gotta click for, that would be wonderful. And then we can see if we can maybe get our stats high enough. We'd have to get a lot of them though. We'd have to get like a whole bunch of them. We can try our darndest. So thank you so much, Tiff, for that idea. Yes, let's try that. Let's do it. Unfortunately, like I said, we won't be able to do it for the ones we've already met, but let's give this a shot. Thank you. Oh yay, back into this. I feel good about this plan. Yeah, so what she's saying, always been excitable, but lately.
I cried again, you know. Last night I was looking out the window at the sunset, hoping I'd see you again. And I've totally seen a sunset before.
Except, here's the thing though, if we do unlock one and one of them's like a really, really cute girl, I might veto skipping over that one, just if it's a cute girl. I'm just saying, I like cute girls.
Just because I'm a ghost doesn't mean I don't notice things. I notice a lot of things, actually.
Do you notice the way I look at you when I see you?
Be surprised if you're just in one room for like a million years. I know these floorboards so well. But the sunset, it was so beautiful. It was purple.
Purple.
I didn't know the sun could do that. And I cried again, and I wanted to tell you.
Ooh, sounds like we're getting close to a romance ending with her already. I'm glad you did, Zoe. Now, what did you remember? Okay, tell me about Rudy. Tell me about the murderer. I want to know the gory details. Did he stab you? Did he rip out your heart? Did he decapitate you? Is this like Beetlejuice rules where however he killed you shows up in your ghost in the afterlife? Now, what'd you remember?
Rudy. He was about 37 when I met him. I was 19. I was in college in town. I think I was studying aerospace engineering.
Oh, look at the smarty pants over here. Aerospace engineering. Okay, so older than you, but not an older guy. No, the more interesting thing is aerospace engineering. Come on.
It's what you study if you want to be a pilot.
Oh.
I really wanted to be a pilot. I always loved to be on planes.
I don't know. It seems kind of boring. Seems kind of plain. Blah, 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 blah.
And I loved the uniforms. I wanted a little set of gold wings for my jacket.
You know, you could just get those at the airport. Like, I got one of those when I was a little kid. I didn't have to become a pilot.
Plus, there weren't a lot of female pilots back then, and I wanted to be a pioneer. If I'd been born in the 1800s, I would have gone out west in a heartbeat.
You could have been the original Amelia Earhart. Just think, you could have died crossing the ocean. Then you could have haunted, like, fish and stuff.
I might have even been a gunfighter.
Did you even shoot a gun when you were alive?
Well, no, not officially.
Wait, how do you unofficially shoot a gun?
I had a great water pistol, and I was a really good shot with it. But I mean, like, pioneer in the personality, mental kind of way. I would have been a gunfighter in my mind.
I get it. That doesn't make a lot of sense, but okay, continue. No, we're gonna be supportive. I get it.
You really do tend to get me.
Ah, well, you're cute, so that helps.
I appreciate that.
Thank you.
But Rudy,
That guy.
he was pretty good looking, actually. His hair was going gray, which I always thought was kind of hot.
Oh, is that hot, chat? I've heard people say that like older guys, if they get a dusting gray, because wasn't Hugh Laurie when he was doing House at one point, he was like voted the year's sexiest man alive, even though he was like 60 or something. I gotta read some more in the chat though. Nora says I could hear and is the worst person in the whole game on screen. I know, it's not my fault, it's the game. I'm sorry, Nora. Tiff with some emotes. Quick said, okay, so I did find out who uses the least amount of spec points to become human. Only 1 spec point for each stat to transform him. Bad news. It's a character Logan never got to properly meet, aka the dresser under the mirror. I thought we did the dresser, didn't we? Oh no, we tried to do the dresser, that's right. But it like, we just heard a kind of glitchy noise and the door opened. So we could do that and maybe, we'll do that as a last resort. Like starting somebody new. I'd prefer to try and bring one of our romances to life. But so thank you very much. Crystal says, phew, good thing nobody stabbed Logan. Nora says to Oak, look at your phone, I beg of you. And Crystal with some emotes. Quick said, so you need to finish the dresser story to be able to turn them human and have that for a human ending, lol. Cozy said, made Logan in the works. Oh yeah, so Cozy is drawing me in a maid uniform, y'all. That is a thing that is going to exist. If Cozy's art style wasn't so dang adorable, though. Over on YouTube, Frilsey says, very important. Oh, I already read that. I already read that. I'm still caught up on YouTube. Yay. But yes, look forward to seeing that when that's completed from Cozy. All right, so good looking, hair was going gray, always thought was kind of hot.
I had a crush on Charles Binberg when I was a kid because his pictures were all in black and white and he had blonde hair, so in the pictures, to me, it looked gray.
Oh, it's got, okay, they always change the name. That's got to be Lindbergh, right? Was it Charles Lindbergh? I don't know a whole lot of like that period of time pop culture. Wasn't it there's something about the Lindbergh baby? That like Charles Lindbergh's baby was kidnapped and disappeared, and I think in retrospect, I think some people think that maybe the parents might have. I feel like that's what everybody always assumes. If a kid goes missing and is never found, it's like, it's probably the parents. But yeah, it was like the Lindbergh baby. It's either Charles Lindbergh's or it's a type of cheese baby, I'm not sure.
And he was a pilot. I wanted to be a pilot.
Hey.
I had a crush on Charles Binberg, and I always wanted to be Amelia Earhart.
Instead of Earhart, Earhart. You got hearts on your ears. Is that why you got hearts on your ears?
Anyway, he used to be kind of a hippie. The house was almost a commune kind of place, according to my parents. Oh my god, I had parents. I haven't...
I didn't know you had parents. I thought you just, like, erupted from primordial ooze.
I haven't thought about them in so long. I didn't even remember them. I think they loved me.
I mean, probably. Stay on, Rudy, Zoe. Oh, wow, that's such an amazing memory. I mean, this is starting to feel like I'm blowing smoke, but I'm gonna still be supportive. Oh, wow, that's such an amazing memory.
They're coming on fast. Okay, must stay focused. So yeah, by the time I met him, that had all ended and he was kind of a loner. I would wave to him whenever I saw him, but it took him like months to wave back to me. Even to wave.
Well, she had to work really hard to get this guy to murder her, huh?
I think I turned 20 by the time we finally said hi to each other.
Sounds like you had a crush on this guy. He must have seemed really interesting to know. Sounds like you had a crush.
For sure, I was fascinated by him. I mean, a witch? A hot older guy witch living right in my neighborhood? What's not to love, right? Sign me up.
I always thought it was like if it's a guy, then it's either a warlock or a wizard or something. Oh, crap, I just saw on my overlay, we got a first-time chatter down at the bottom of the chat. Remy Forever, hi, welcome. By the way, Remy Forever, I saw that you had followed. Thank you so much for the follow. It was like off stream. So thank you, I appreciate that. If you're new here, well, you obviously are, first-time chatter. Let me give you the rundown of the channel. Well, I guess you might not be new, you might be lurking. Let me give you the rundown of the channel. We stream Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays. Right now, we've been alternating between this game, Date Everything, and Deltarune. We just finished Chapter 3 of that last night, going into Chapter 4. Probably won't be playing Date Everything a whole heck of a lot longer, because it looks like this is a very long game. But we play, types of games we play, a lot of JRPGs, visual novels. We did a bunch of the Persona series, the Ace Attorney series, the Danganronpa series. So welcome, and the other thing to let you know, I read every comment in chat, but I'm just always far behind. So let me read a few more comments and try and get a little bit more caught up in the chat. Let's see, Queen Kitty says, oh, never mind. Crystal says, and yes, school started today, though there isn't really a professor present. Oh, so you know what? That does I don't know if this is true in the Philippines for you, Crystal, but here in America, if your teacher doesn't show up in the first 15 minutes, you can go home. It's the law. It is the law. Just ask any small child. They will tell you that is the law. Oak said, for some reason, my phone and computer are buffering a ton no matter how many times I refresh. I'm sorry, Oak, please do let me know if anybody else is having this issue. I hope you're able to get it resolved. Can you try like turning down the quality of the stream so I'm all fuzzy and blurry? Quiggy said, there is one other character that only needs one spec point in each stat to become human. You're looking at her. Okay, Queen Katie, did you write that when I was looking at Lucinda or when I'm looking at Zoe? Because I'd love to bring Zoe back to life. That'd be weird, though. That'd be kind of weird. But is it Lucinda? If so, how do I even do that, though? I've been told, Tinfoil Hat told me I can bring people to life, but I actually still don't know how to do it yet. Quiggy said, so if Logan somehow finishes Lucinda's story, I gotta get an ending first, like befriend her. Tonight, she might be the one. Nora says, even like your texts. And Oak says, add quote, well, I do want bazoomies in my face. I just want respect first. I think that shows that I have good priorities and am still a dude. But thank you very much for the quote, I guess. All right, so yes, Remy, if you're still here, I'm gonna take a little while to catch up. Hey, I heard what happened. I am reading chat, but okay, I'll read a couple more comments. Just a couple more comments. Quickity said, every other object needs at least an average of 50 in some stats. So yeah, Logan ain't seeing a human version anytime soon outside of Lucinda or the dresser. Unless we do our plan. tonight. Lesbian Wolf says, I never want to talk to you, as a quote. Tiff says, yeah, you tell her, Logan. Quickita said, so if any of y'all want to inform Logan of this earlier before he reads the chat, go for it, but this is so hilarious. Okay, so that's when it was, so it is Lucinda. Yeah, oh boy. Well, I guess Queen Kitty did say that Lucinda, so we gotta finish her storyline, apparently. Queen Kitty said, so if, Nora says, I just got the live notification now. Twitch, what are you doing? I'm sorry, Nora, but it's good to have you here. How are you? Queen Kitty said, yeah, me and Fruzy were team working on that. I'm so excited. I'm excited to play it too. I've been wanting to try one of those games for the longest time. Okay, now I'll play some more and I will read some chat. Again, Remy, thank you for the follow. May I call you Remy? Whatever I know you as when I first meet you in here, it imprints on me as a baby bird. I will know you as forever from that point on. Okay, so yeah, so she's into older guys. So you guys started talking regularly then? Sounds like you became friends. I want to date this guy. No, you guys started talking regularly? Talking?
I made it a point to be walking by when I knew he'd be outside. He'd be gathering herbs. He used to have a little garden in the front yard out there. Oh man, did it smell good when it rained. Smell? I can remember smells. Oh my god, do you know what fried chicken smells like?
Good.
Or roses?
Also good.
Or freshly mown grass?
Pretty good. I know all those things. I smell. My favorites are pencil lead, bleach, and... Okay, Earl Grey tea does smell good. It legit, I don't drink tea, but it smells real good. But yeah, I know all those things. We have things in common.
You even know how lucky you are? You get to smell stuff all the time. You get to choose what you smell whenever you want.
No, not really. Sometimes things just happen and I have to smell it. Well, you used to do that too, walking by Rudy's garden. You're so right. I guess I'd forgotten about that. Thank you for the reminder. Also, yeah, you used to do that too, walking by Rudy's garden.
You're right. I did. Wow. I guess I was lucky too. I guess I'm even luckier now because now I can remember it all and I can savor it. Oh, this is so cool. Thank you for coming back. Thank you for helping me remember.
My pleasure. So what happened next? Are you kidding? I'm getting a great story out of this. I mean, both are nice, but yeah, my pleasure. So what happened next?
I started coming up to the house to do, I guess you'd call them seances? It would be just him and me up here trying to make contact with ghosts.
Oh, and she's a ghost. Can we do a seance to like have the other pieces of furniture meet her? Did you ever get anybody? Were you in here with him by yourself?
Yeah. Why? Is that weird?
Well, I'm pretty sure he murdered you, girl.
Nothing ever happened.
Murder happened.
I don't think. Like nothing bad.
Murder is bad!
At this point, I'm sure I'd remember that. He actually taught me a lot of stuff.
Like, how to hide a body?
I learned about mixing the herbs and about how to write a spell and how to speak an incantation and all about these occult symbols and what they mean. It's kind of a bummer that we drew everything in chalk or you'd still be able to see it.
Zoe, that stuff could be really dangerous. This is so cool. Why was it just the two of you?
He would always say that it was important for the energy in a seance to be just right.
So many red flags here. So many red flags.
There's something about my energy that he thought was really special, that I was gonna help him finally be able to talk to the other side.
Yeah, he was gonna send you to the other side and then talk to you.
Apparently that's part of what he was looking for with all those parties he used to have. He was looking for the right combination of people and just never found it, but I was different.
Oh, I don't have enough empathy! So what a predator might say to a mark. I'm sure you are. Not everyone becomes a ghost. We don't know that. I mean, just because this is only the first ghost I've ever seen doesn't mean that there aren't tons of them out there. I forgot that there are, we encountered this once before where we can, we have dialogue options that only open up if you have more stats. So we need to really prioritize this whole looking for those people with content warnings and getting our stats up. I'm gonna read a few more comments in the chat because I'm already getting behind. We are somehow already over a half hour into chat. Let's see, Queen Gator said, Logan, do let me know if you need help with the controls because the whole game's in Japanese, but it's fun though. Oh yeah, Frulzy sent me a message that apparently I need some patch for it. Is for the translation, Frulzy? Because over on YouTube, Frulzy says, by the way, Toho is best played on controller and has odd computer keybinds. I would imagine it's best on controller. I know the games like Undertale and Deltarune are much better on controller. Nora says, I did it! Perfectly timed, Tomcat. I didn't spit out the water, though, but that was good timing. Quita said, I didn't even know Grass Wonder was alive until today, lol. Well, I think all of those Uma Musume girls are based on real-life horses, aren't they? Quita said, I'll check for Akani's, but don't get your hopes up. Lesbian Wolf says, I do sleep, my body just only sleeps during the day, sometimes, lol. Quita said, hey, if you could dodge most of the Chapter 3's boss attacks, I have decent faith in you getting pretty far in the Toho game. Oak says, Lucinda, I'm sure your arc is great, but every time I see you, I'm exclusively filled with hatred because you always speak to me non-consensually. Nora says, I hate Lucinda for like 50 reasons. Queen Katie said, okay, so Connie needs, and there's the info we got before. Thank you again, Queen Katie. Nora said, or is it supposed to be specs? Because glasses. Oh, that's what it is. Instead of pecs with 2 S's, it's specs. Queen says specs for glasses. Oak said, okay, shut up, all of you. That's not as fun. You all suck. Nora said, okay, well, you suck. Oak says specs is funnier. Queen said, but Oak, the specs is the glasses lady. Our specs is the glasses lady. I mean, that does make more sense. I do think pecs is fun. I always thought it was funny. You remember, you guys have seen regular show, right? You remember the early episodes? They were a lot more edgy in their dialogue. Like the very first episode, at one point, Rigby had the line, and this is the actual quote, word for word, how in the H are we gonna clean up this S? And at one point they're talking about like getting girls and like, you're just interested in girls because of their lady pecs. And it's like they're doing censored swear words, they're talking about boobs in a TV Y7 show, or maybe it was TV PG. I really am not sure. Okay, I'm sure you have. Not everyone becomes a ghost.
Oh, that's true. There must be something different about me because I'm still here, and most of the time when people die, they just die. I wonder where they even go. I wonder if I'll ever get to see that. That must be a totally different adventure.
I think you do get to see that once you make peace with how you died. Well, what unfinished business do you have? Okay, crap. Does this mean that if we get her to realize that Rudy killed her, that she won't become a real person, she'll just move on? I mean, I guess that's helping her, but then we don't get to smooch the ghost. Yeah, I think you do get to see that once you make peace with how you died.
I don't remember how I died. I remember so much other great stuff now. Since you brought me that necklace, it's like I have my whole life back now. Smells, sounds, all the feelings. It's so amazing. But the how I died part, I guess that would be an important piece of unfinished business, right?
Do we have to find something else in the house? Maybe the murder weapon? For sure. I'm kind of wondering if Rudy had anything to do with it. It is, and I think the cause of your death is right in front of us. That's like way too vague, bro. For sure. Okay, yeah, let's just like broach the subject. I think it was Rudy.
You're saying you think Rudy
Yes.
killed me?
Yes. I'm saying it's possible. I definitely think he did. I guess we don't want to be so forceful with that. She might not like that, so I'm just saying it's possible.
Come on, please. That can't be. He would never do that. We had so much fun up here, and he was really nice. Plus, I'd remember that. I would remember that, right? I'd remember everything else. Why wouldn't I? But I can't. I'm over here saying that I would remember if I'd been murdered. Oh, I don't like that word. It's so hard to say. Why is that?
It's all the M's and the R's.
But I can't remember if I wasn't, so what does that say? Oh God, there it is again. That fear feeling. I know I don't have skin like other people, but I can still feel it. I don't like this. Why are you making me talk about this?
Well, I know.
I don't want to remember.
No, I'm sorry. I'm trying to be nice. I'm not making you, Zoe. It's important to remember so that you can move on. Yeah, I'm not making you sound too defensive. Let's say this. I'm trying to help you, Zoe.
Once again, at the worst possible time, Zoe begins to fade.
I mean, at least we're not going to have an argument. That was not going well.
God damn it, this is disappearing. You know what? It's fine this time.
No.
I want to leave.
No.
I don't want to talk about this anymore. I'm out of here. Come back if you want, or don't. I don't know. Just... Okay, please come back. Just not right now, okay? Just... Right now, just leave me alone.
This isn't going well.
Leave me alone!
I'm sorry. Well, now I'm fumbling ghosts even. Let's go to bed, wake up the next day. I think we need to give Holly a day or two, so I'll see if we can find that list of content warning people in the chat to skip over and get our stats up. Oh boy. Let's see, Queen Gita said, but Oak, specs, oh, I read that. Nora said, Oak, look at your text. Oak says, shush, I did. Nora said, bro, did not respond. Tip with the TTS earlier. Quiggita said, I wonder what the speedruns are on this game. I'm going to check that out. Lesbian Wolf says, I finished the game in like 40 hours, I think. Oak said, so for Logan, it's like 100 hours. Lesbian Wolf said, I can list all the content-aware characters. Quiggita said, oh yeah, the content-aware guys. Quiggita says, add quote, excellent ideas, so let's prioritize horrible, traumatic characters like that. Eglin says, oh my gosh, I am dumb. The exchange also counts towards the total count of collectibles for the game I'm playing. Wait, what game are you playing again? Eglin? Oh, a DK Bonanza. Right. Quiggita said there's 20 content-aware characters according to a wiki. I'm going to try to cross off anybody Logan clicked on in the, I can take this option for them to narrow this down. Lesbian says the dresser, fire alarm, the toy. I'd have to turn the screen away from that. The bed, we've already done the bed. The diary, the laundry hamper. Yeah, we've already done the laundry hamper. The junk drawer.
We've been talking to Zoe for so long. She's burned onto my old TV.
Well, I don't think that's the game. That is just, she's a ghost. She is now haunting your TV. You're a TV ghost, a television ghost. I'm so sorry to break that to you, Tiff. That it's bound to happen. Your stuff's gonna get haunted eventually. But thank you very much, Tiff. I guess that was a long time. Not as long as that one hangout with Holly or the bedtime story from the bear. But thank you very much, Tiff, for the 10 bits. Okay, so we got the list. So we can do the dresser, we can do the fire alarm, the toy. Is there a toy somewhere? Are we talking about like the thing in the drawer over there? That's probably what that is, I'm gonna guess. So dresser, fire alarm, the diary, the junk drawer, the triangle, the mousetrap, the safe, and Zoe. Okay, so there aren't a whole lot that we can do, but let's try and do some of those. So there's a safe somewhere? Where is there a safe? I feel like we actually did see a safe. Is it in here? No, that's just a box. Was the safe in the attic, maybe? Well, I bet the safe was in the attic, right? Yeah, there it is. Okay, so, and did I save? Yeah, 'cause as I said, we're gonna stagger our saves. We're gonna create a new save just for this. I think I already did, maybe, but I'll do it again anyway. That way, if I want to come back, we can do. So let's do let's start doing some of these. The safe is right here. Put the glasses on, but as I said, if it's like a cute girl, I reserve the right to say, no, we're gonna get to know this person.
A leather-clad dominatrix stares you down, radiating disdain. She looks at you like you're the dirt beneath her feet.
I'm not into dominatrixes. Dominatrices? What's the plural of that?
Hello, you pathetic, worthless little wretch.
I don't like her. You met a new dateable!
Disgusting, you worm.
I don't like her. Sophia!
Whoa
Ah.
there. My content aware has given me a tickle.
Did I ever ask, like, how do we get to know Skylar more? She's a dateable, right?
Sophia here is a dominatrix, and she's gonna put you in some pretty dominating scenarios.
Oh, because she's a safe. And so we probably need a safe word.
You cool with that? Or you wanna skip it?
I want to skip it. I want the points. Let's skip this, please.
No worries. Sophia, come here a second.
I am here.
How would you like your relationship with Sophia to resolve?
How about friendship? Friendship sounds nice. Are there different bonuses you get depending on whether it's romance, friend, or hatred? I think we can be friends with the dominatrix. Love, friendship, hate. Would you for friendship? I don't want people to hate me. So friendship.
You've chosen the safest option and made Sophia your friend.
What say the two of you just be friends, huh?
Fine.
Aw, friends forever.
Maybe not that long. Yay! Wow, this game is easy when you
I might not
cheat.
be your mistress, but I'll still tie you up anytime.
No, thank you, ma'am. Okay, what did that give us? So yeah, it is specs then. SPECS. So wow, yeah, I don't think we're gonna be able to, even doing this, we're not gonna get enough for Connie, but we'll try our darndest. At least we'll see a bunch of people. So we got the safe.
See ya out there on the next one.
Bye, Skylar. We already did the mousetrap, do the triangle, do the rubber duck. Junk drawer! That was downstairs. We met junk drawer in someone else's. I can't remember who it was, but it was Jerry, the junk drawer guy, right? And so he's in the, oh, that was when we were doing the thing with Holly. Oh, so this is the junk drawer. So much stuff here. So let's just do this. This is gonna be real quick. And give a bow.
Is this stranger your junk drawer, or the physical embodiment of clutter? He's absolutely covered in odds and ends. Receipts, CDs, rubber bands. Even his messy black hair sports a light bulb, a pencil,
Tips.
and a pen.
Try getting some hate endings. Just not Jerry. He's my boy.
Okay, all right. So we won't get a hate ending with Jerry. We'll get a hate ending with one of these other ones we'll pick out. So Jerry will be safe, even though Holly didn't seem to like Jerry. But we'll be friends with Jerry. Is that fair? And thank you very much for the 10 bits. Thank you, Tiff. Oh, and over on YouTube, let's see, Frulsey says, and yes, the patch is a translator, and it's very easy to figure out with a tutorial. Oh, for the Toho game. Yes, again, thank you for that information on that, and I will be doing my utmost to track that down. I think I copied it down. I hope I remember to save that into a text file. If not, I'm sure it's in the message that you sent me. Otherwise, I'll message you to ask for the name of it again. All right, so yes, the junk drawer dude.
When he catches you looking at him, he startles, leaping back with an undignified yelp.
I think Jerry should have a gigantic butt. He should have a lot of junk in his trunk. You met a new dateable, Jerry.
Whoa, Nelly!
Oh, Nelly!
Whoa, Wolf! Cheese and crackers, you startled me.
Hang on.
What?
My content aware
What?
is going off.
Okay, so what's Jerry's problems?
Jerry has some mental health concerns that some players might find a little problematic, specifically hoarding.
Hoarding is a content warning? I mean, I guess if it's really bad. If I one time saw someone who was like a legitimate hoarder, like scary hoarder. This lady had literal chunks of broken down amusement park rides in her front yard. In the side yard, she had 3 non-functioning hot tubs stacked on top of each other. You walked into this house and it was like a tiny little pathway and just floor to ceiling piles of stuff. It was awful.
You cool with that? Or you want to skip it?
Oh, let's skip it. Let's just get some points.
How would you like your relationship with Jerry to resolve?
Friendship.
Jerry keeps your friendship in his drawer, next to the USB converter and that 1 coin from your trip to Lithuania.
Hey, I don't know when I'm gonna need Lithuanian currency again, so I'm keeping it.
Aw, friends forever.
I can't remember the last time I was this happy.
Yeah, because what was the stat that we needed to be 100 for Connie? I mean, unless we have like 20 of these, we're screwed.
See ya out there on the next one.
Oh, the bar? I heard a little pring. What was that? We got Castle raided with a party of 1. Thank you so much for the raid. I didn't know you were streaming. Do you do stream? Can we do a shout out for Castle? What were you playing? Is Crystal here, or do I need to do the shout out myself? Let me read a couple comments in the chat, and then I will see if the shout out happens. If not, I'll initiate it manually. See, Oak was saying, okay, if I ever say something behind in chat, it's because my phone is buffering, so it's like 20 seconds behind normal. Here's the thing, Oak, I won't be able to tell, so it'll be fine. Lesbian Wolf said, no, there's only 17. The wiki was AI generated. There's that should not be. That should not be. Okay, I don't see the shout out starting, so let's do a quick little shout out for Castle and see what you were playing. You were playing Bastion. What is Bastion? I'm not familiar with that game. I don't see any clips coming up. Yeah, so Castle, have you been streaming games for a while and I just didn't know about this? But I hope your stream went well. I don't know what Bastion is, but welcome if anyone came in there. I'm Logan. We stream Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays. Right now we're playing Date Everything. The other game we're currently in the rotation with is Deltarune. We just reached chapter 4, and we might be starting a new game fairly soon. So welcome. Let me take a look over on YouTube real quick. Reyes says, Logan, and then waving. How you doing, Reyes? Fruzy says, I was starting to miss you, Reyes. It's so lonely being alone in this chat. I know, it was popping off yesterday. Yesterday, I looked back and I checked and I was mistaken. I thought I said it was the second busiest. Yesterday was the busiest it's ever been on YouTube for Deltarune. Apparently people do like that roaring night fight. So Oak was right about that. Reyes says, Frulzy said, woke up at 6:30 a.m. but fell asleep multiple times. Finally decided to get up at 10 a.m. I feel like 10 a.m. is a good time to get up, like 9 to 10 a.m. You're sleeping in a bit, still able to stay up late at night. But what? Crap, there was just a power surge. Do you guys see that? Is my internet still on? Okay, if that happens again, because like my computer is still up because I'm on a backup power supply. But if that knocks off the router, then I'm gonna disconnect. So Fair warning, if that happens, that will not have been a conscious decision on my part. Okay, so we're now friends with the junk drawer. So for those just joining us, we're trying to get our stats up as high as possible, as quickly as possible, to see if that we can bring anybody to life today. And the way that we're doing that is going to all the content awareness characters and just like getting an ending. It probably won't be enough, but we're gonna try. We're gonna do our darndest to see if we can make this happen. So let's see, we just did junk drawer, laundry hamper, we already did that. Diary! Oh, sorry, whoever I bumped into. Diary, can we like click some of these things and just like activate? Oh, I can make it cold in here. I want it cold. I want it freezing cold in here. So diary, that's gotta be this book over here that has the lock on it, right? But the dresser we're also trying to do. Let's do the dresser and then we'll do the diary. So dresser we already tried once. So hopefully this will work for a second time. Because some of y'all seemed excited about the dresser.
Oh my stars, I've been waiting for you.
Thank you, Toilet Duck. I'll save as soon as I get a chance. Ooh. Okay, so the dresser is glitchy. I love the black and purple checker pattern on the collar there. It sounded like the person said something I've been waiting for you, like, oh my stars, I've been waiting for you, or something like that. Okay, so we're friends. Why is the dresser a glitch? Okay. Oh, and the dresser is now all glitchy. So how many times do we gotta keep coming back to the dresser? Oh yeah, the dresser is glitchy. I wonder if this is like an inside joke, like the devs had problems with the dresser. All right, so let's do the diary.
A strange figure stands before you. A whirlwind of conflicting energies and vibes.
One more time.
Manic and dignified. Friendly and intimidating. She's dressed like some sort of quasi-Victorian text-themed aristocrat.
Okay, so just one more time. So that's good then. So the next day we'll be able to get the dresser and get those points and see if that helps us. And then we're gonna go back to Zoe tonight. Oh crap, I forgot to save. Toilet Duck told me to save. I'll do that after this. But thank you very much, Tiff, for the 10 bits. Thank you. Okay, so I mean, she's kind of cute. She reminds me a little bit of Penelope. Oh, let's talk to her.
You couldn't have imagined what the date theaters might make of your thoughts transcribed on paper, but if you could, it likely would not have been this. As you approach her, she launches right into what feels like the middle of a one-sided conversation.
Why do you ask?
Hey there, new friend. Ask what? I haven't said anything. Hey, good point. Yeah, good point. That's why. Why do you ask? Good point. Yeah.
But the blue one, and then the butterfly. Why is there so much sand?
Hang on!
Huh?
My content aware is going off. Diana, your diary, experiences some mental health concerns that might be too much for some players, including things like hallucinations, paranoia, extreme mood swings, loss of sense of self, and executive dysfunction.
Executive dysfunction? What is that? Executive? Is that if you become a boss of a company and you just don't do it very well?
You cool with that? Or you want to skip it?
I mean, I'm cool with it, but we're gonna skip anyway because I want the points. Let's skip it, please.
No worries. Hey, Diana.
A blue butterfly? US that a Persona reference?
US that a Persona reference? I mean, I guess maybe. I feel like, I doubt Persona's like the first ones ever to do a blue butterfly. What was the color of the butterflies that we had in Ace Attorney Spirited Justice? Little spirit ones. I feel like they were pink or something, but maybe the devs were into Persona. I'll accept that as a reference, but thank you very much for the 10 bits, Tiff. Thank you. Okay, so hey, Diana.
How would you like your relationship with Diana to resolve?
I mean, she's cute-ish. We'll say, let's say love. Let's see what happens when we do love. Let's make the traumatic girl love us. Nothing inappropriate about that. Love!
Diana is elated to find that you love her as much as she believes she does.
Believes she does. Crap. The narrator knows this is all a sham.
It's love.
Yay! I hope she's not a horrible person.
Love. I want to tell you everything.
All right, give me my stats. Oh, they're still so low.
See ya out there on the next one.
Okay, it's nighttime. What's the next one we got? Is the fire alarm. I mean, there's the toy over there, but I can't do that on screen. The fire alarm, and then I think that's going to be the very last. Where is the fire alarm? Oh, is that? Oh, crap. I missed the door. Is that it? No, that's probably just a light. Huh?
Dresser, though, also save.
Oh, yeah, thank you for reminding me to save. I will save, but we already did the dresser, and you can only do things once a day. And so we'll come back to the dresser the next day. Wait, are we still at 39? Do those ones not count toward our total? Or maybe they do. I don't know. Oh, no, yeah, now we're at 42. We're at 42. So where is the fire alarm? Like, those are usually on the roof. Or on the ceiling, right? I think it would make sense for it to be in the kitchen. That's like the most lighting on fire place. Oh, is that the fire alarm? No, that's just a burned out light. Fire... Is that the fire alarm?
Also, Boo, I was just trying to remind you to save as fast as possible.
Oh, so thank you very much, Oak, for thank you for the 10 bits. I have saved. I have saved. Is that a fire alarm? It looks like a fire alarm, maybe. I did just save, so if we mess up, I guess it doesn't matter, but we'll try it. It's not a light, I'm gonna assume that's the fire alarm.
If you didn't have enough on your plate, here comes Lucinda Lavish.
She's still coming every single day. Every day. But maybe we'll finish up her story and bring her to life. If we do that, I assume she'll stop appearing to us. I'm gonna read some more in the chat. Quigator says, "Aw man, still lol." Quigator said, "Let me narrow down lesbians list lol." Lesbian Wolf says, "I listed all of the content awares, so you just need to remove the ones Logan hasn't spoken to." Nora said, "Logan, I'm less than 20 episodes away from where you are in One Piece. You're gonna catch up. You're gonna pass me." Quita said, "Yeah, that's what I mean." Eglin said, "This is a save where you haven't talked to the drawer character yet. That'd be a good one to skip. You can go back to the wall and skip Doug, since you reversed that. The save would probably be one to skip, and probably Jerry the Junk Drawer." Oh, that's right, the wall. Yeah, so we can do that, and we can skip. I forgot about that, so we can skip Doug. And possibly Jerry the Junk Drawer, saying the name, since you already technically saw him, just not officially. Quigan said, "Yeah, the toy in the drawer is a good one." Okay, yeah, so we'll after the fire alarm, we'll still be able to do the wall with Doug. I guess we can do the toy if I switch temporarily over to like just a full-size face camera. Since it's like that kind of toy, maybe that'll be the one I'll do the hate ending with. I don't know. We'll see. Or maybe I'll do the hate ending with a fire alarm. Let's see. Eglin said also probably the fire alarm. You make like her though, so I don't know. Oh, I may like her. Quita said, "Yeah, the dresser hasn't been added to the data decks." Lesbian Wolf said the dresser is also super short to talk to anyways. Quita said, "Yeah, dresser, fire alarm, toy, diary, junk drawer, safe. These are all ones Logan's has not touched yet." Eglin said the dresser is also skippable, but it's also really easy to complete. So Quita said, "Yeah, lol." Lesbian Wolf said, "Thank you, Katie, for shortening my list." Quita says, "No problem." And Oak does the whole command. Tiff says we could probably also find easy to end characters, try to get more specs, or we can gamble. Oh yeah, easy. If they're easy to end ones, because the Wallace was easy to end. If you guys know more of those. Oak said gambling is good, always is. Nora said Kakigurui. Hey, I reached where Remy forever popped in saying hi. Quita said also Doug is also included in the list if Logan did wipe him from the timeline. I did, so we can do that again. Quita said I haven't beat the game, so I wouldn't know any of them lol. Quita said just that Wallace was a fast one. Oak said Wallace is the love of my life. Lesbian Wolf says I can also list the fast ones if Logan asks for it. Yes, please do. Nora said, "Can you do the Yuri romance in this story, please?" Oak says Nora. Quita says, and there's a character that you can easily turn towards a hate ending ASAP, the lamp. Okay, so we'll do that. And low-key, if Logan went up to them, would not blame Logan if he was up to that idea. So let's do that. Nora says, hi. Oak says, curious. Remy says, I just found you, your stream. Remember you from OBT? Remy, are you still here? Did you, hang on, are you, okay. OBT, that's like, I do theater stuff with improv. Remy, are you involved in the theater? Are you one of the performers? Are you one of the actors? Or are you an audience member? Are you able to say, are you still here? Have you left? Have you given up on me? I need to know answers. I need to know these important answers because you apparently know me IRL. Okay, let's keep going here though. Lucinda Lavish.
Come on, baby. Tell me what to do. Use me.
I told you before, I'm gonna get to know you as a person. Can we go to your fancy room? I don't want to hurt you, but can we talk more about you? I'm not convinced you're the best. Yes, I don't want to hurt you, but like I said, we changed it so that we say come by less. And once a day is apparently less. I don't want to hurt you, but can we talk more about you?
Well, I guess you said you'd pick whatever you wanted.
Hey, she remembered my choices.
Lucinda's defenses fall, and her very being deflates. She looks off into the distance, at nothing at all.
I don't know, parts of her still look very inflated.
You know I can't talk to anyone else here. I was made last, so everyone else wrapped their voiceover. So even if I wanted to, there's no one to talk to.
Well, you made Dorian come up to you. We just couldn't hear Dorian's responses.
Not even Mikey.
Have we met Mikey? Huh?
Kitty has told me to say, for the lamp, you get the hate ending as soon as the second interaction.
Awesome. So we'll do that. And yes, we're going to try and get our stats way up. I still am skeptical that we'll get enough to be able to turn Connie for real, because it sounds like she needs a lot in a lot of areas, and I feel like each one of these is giving us like just 5 in like 1. So we're probably fighting an uphill battle, but I will do my darndest. And who knows, maybe we'll add 1 extra stream, and maybe I'll do like a little bit more next week to try and bring some of to life. I'm not saying this is definitely our final Date Everything stream. Let me know what you guys think. Like if we should do 1 more and keep going until we at least bring 1 person to life. Please let me know, and thank you for the 10 bits. Let's see, over on YouTube, Rhea says, yee, Fruzy says,
Mikey is the chest next to your bed.
oh, that's right, microtransaction. Yes. Thank you very much. Oh, so that's why she's saying not even Mikey, because he's a DLC character also, right? So thank you very much for the 10 bits, Tiff, and for the clarification. I'd forgotten his name. Frilzy says, I wonder if some characters are locked behind what temperature it is. Oh, maybe. I turned on the AC. What would change if the air conditioning is on? What would change? Would are there any plants in the house? Would plants do better in cold air? That's a good question. I'm not sure. If you have any ideas, let me know. Rhea says, Gmod moment, said, why is there a day-night cycle in this again? It's because every day you can only talk to one. I think to give the illusion of progression. It really kind of doesn't matter. So that you're not just feeling like you're stuck in one long day forever. And I guess to give you a threshold for when people, well, no, and some of the characters do have schedules. I forgot. Some of the characters have schedules. Holly has a schedule. Timmy, Tomcat, whatever, has a schedule. So that's probably why. Let's see. Frizzy says some characters are time locked, like Holly in the morning and Betty at night. Rhea says, that makes sense. Did she just break the 4th wall? Yes, she's a DLC character. She breaks the 4th wall. She knows that she's in a game. Yeah, you'd think that you two would be an item. You could talk to me, though. It's like, yeah, you'd think you two would be an item.
Barely even know each other. Just shipped together because we were a convenient package.
Lucinda sighs and turns to face you directly.
I'm lonely.
For a friend, right?
And I'm wasting your time again.
I mean, yeah. It's not, huh?
My what happened was eaten by Jeff Bezos, so you should check bottom of chat really quick.
Oh, okay. Thank you very much for the 10 bits. So there's a what happened. Wait, hang on. So I will check and see if I can turn that on and off again. I'll check the bottom of the chat first. Let me take a look at my overlay. I see. There's Remy is saying, only started using the nickname Remy at the tail end of volunteering there. You're good friends with Russ. Might help you remember me better. Well, of course, I love Russ. Okay, so welcome, Remy. So you were, okay, so yeah, you were one of the volunteers then. Okay, gotcha. I now have more pieces put together. I have now more points of reference here. But thank you, welcome. I hope you're enjoying the stream. I always feel like it's weird every now and then. Like, I remember one time after one of the improv shows, the MC plugged my stream, and a couple of people came to the next one. I feel it's got to be weird because it's very different than doing the improv stuff. But I hope you're enjoying your time here, Remy. And thank you again for the follow. I really appreciate it. So thank you, Oak. I'm assuming that's what it was. You're letting me know about that. Thank you for the 10 bits. Let's keep doing Lucinda, then I'll read some more in the chat in just a minute here. Okay, it's not wasted time. I like getting to see the real you. Only a little bit. I mean, I want to say that, but we're going to try to be nice. We're going to try and befriend her because, like I said, maybe we will bring her to life. I like getting to see the real you.
You think the real me is just the sad sack who keeps complaining?
Oh, crap. She didn't like that. No, I think we're slowly getting to know the real you. No, we're going to merge all these different Lucindas into one. Yes, and I love that about you. Said no, I think we're slowly getting to know the real you.
What a frightening thought. I might not know what I am, but I certainly know what I'm not. And I was not made to be some touchy-feely sort of thing. It feels wrong.
It feels right to me. I'm sorry. Did I mess this up? I'm gonna say it feels right to me.
Just go.
Okay. Well, I'll see you later, fire alarm. Back to the ghost. Wait, what was that? Oh, I thought I saw something sparkly over here. Is there anything in the microwave? Okay. Oh, why am I so slow? Oh, because I accidentally hit the crouch button. Wait, can you hear the AC as we walk past that room? I thought I heard of... Oh, sorry, I thought I heard, like, the AC going. Anyway, let's go see Zoe. Maybe at the very least we'll be able to get a love ending with Zoe. Save. I mean, I guess I should feel good 40... Oh, wait, hang on. I got a workspace message. I guess we got to talk to our boss again. David Most. I hate you so much, David Most. Yes, that's
it's
me.
David Most, your beloved CEO,
so beloved.
with an important question.
So beloved.
What do the following items have in common? Cellophane, eyeglasses, and bottled water. If you guessed they're all 15% off today, only on Valdivian.com, you'd be absolutely correct.
I order
But
cellophane?
even more importantly, they're all transparent. As your leader, I value transparency above all else. Especially when the board of directors changes the locks on my office. Message received, Ian. With that spirit in mind, I need to share some difficult news with you today.
You gonna talk about what the date gators
I
do?
have not been entirely candid regarding my lost sunglasses. Firstly, the lost item was thankfully not my sunglasses. My sunglasses were handcrafted in Italy by blind artisans, are inlaid with conflict diamonds, and are locked in my safety deposit box. No, the missing item in question is actually a Valdivian prototype. And even more importantly, it's the only existing prototype of the amazing new gadget we're planning to launch for the Q4 Blissmas season. Unfortunately, the engineer who invented the prototype was a disgruntled former employee who destroyed the schematics before disappearing himself. So, as you can see, it is imperative that the glasses are found as quickly as possible. To that end, and after discussing it with the board, we are now prepared to offer a handsome reward for their expedient return. A $50 gift card to Valdivian.com.
I could buy so much cellophane and water. I wish this game would give me the option to, like, turn them in and get a bad ending, but I get, like, again, so much cellophane and water. What was the other thing? It was cellophane, water, and eyeglasses. Oh, darn it, I don't need eyeglasses. So yeah, I'm just getting cellophane and water. Okay, let's talk to the ghost. I'll try to be nicer this time, but yeah, you were totally murdered by Rudy.
Oh,
Hi.
it's you.
It's me.
Hi.
Hi. You okay? You seem sad. Yeah, I was worried about you. You were mean to me! I'm not gonna ask if she's okay. She's clear or not. I'm gonna say, yeah, I was worried about you.
I'm afraid. I've been so curious about everything. I wanted to know. I wanted to feel it all the time, all at once.
Also, hang on. I noticed we're over an hour in a stream, and we don't have the slow chat on. Should I turn that on? How far behind am I exactly? I think I might want to do that. Let me do that because I am. I assume I'm very far behind. Let's go slow mode. I would do like a little 10-second slow mode. Nothing major on you guys. But let me read a few more comments in the chat though. Let's see. Nora says you're like a double that. Lesbian Wolf says you can love the lights first time too. Oh, the lights on the ceiling. Okay, cool. So let's do that with the lights. Thank you. I hate to get back seating, but if you can give me a tip when we do that, that'd be awesome. Tiff says, have we gotten any hate endings yet? I mean, sort of. At one point, Luna tried to hate us, but then she forgets everything. Plus, I erased that save. Nora said, Quick Katie, can we make Logan get the Yuri? Quita said, technically, Luna in one reset, and I recall one of the character, but Logan wiped that from the timeline. Quita said, nah, we're gonna take a good while. I wouldn't have the hopes. Tiff said, also about Lucinda, she can only be realized after realizing someone else, so we'll need the dresser. Okay, so, and Have they said that is realizing, is that the term for like bringing someone to life then? For some reason, I would want to call it actualization, kind of like in Persona 5. Quickita says, oh, Nora said, no, we need to see the Yuri. I don't know why you're so interested in Yuri, Nora. I mean, you'd say you don't even like girls, so I think you're just making that up. You don't want to really see the Yuri. Quickita said, yeah, that makes sense. I guess since the DLC she was made after everybody, it wouldn't make sense to turn her human first above everybody else. Eglin said, the thing with realizing people, it may rely on other people being realized / talked to first, so it's a little annoying. Quickita says, oh, right, I remember that. And Nora said, do you think she remembers what weed smells like? Oak says, only by association. Nora says, what does this mean? Lesbian Wolf says, she will when I make her real. Oak says, like, she knows that her parents always smelled like weed. And Nora said, do you have weed in your home? Oak said, this is my theory. And Nora says, same. All right, let's get back into Zoe. My apologies to Tiff. We're burning her onto your screen even more. But let me look a little bit over at YouTube again. Oh, Jax is here saying greetings to all. How you doing, Jax? Rhea says, Jax, waving, says, what is this CEO side plot? Yeah, there's this whole side plot going on. The reason we have these glasses is because someone on this game's equivalent of Discord sent them to us via drone, a guy with a username tinfoil hat. And we got, at the beginning of the game, part of the reason why we're just standing around all day not working is because we got sort of laid off. Like, we're in this weird limbo where we're not working anymore, but they haven't officially fired us, so we're still getting paychecks, and I don't know, it's just an excuse to be able to do this. And so we got these prototypes, and we're going on. So occasionally we get messages from the CEO, David Most, who has now realized the prototype's gone, from Tinfoil Hat, who sent them to us, to our coworker Sam, who's a cute girl who knows that we're dating furniture, or our old boss Tom, who's just kind of a dingus, if that makes sense. Jack says, Reyes, and then waves. Reyes says, oh yee, I noticed another guy playing Ace Attorney on campus. Surprised to find out other people in my region know the franchise at all. Did you guys become friends? Sometimes, like, if I see stuff like that, I want to be friends with people. One time I was at the bank, and the lady behind the counter, I look over and she had a water bottle. It was, like, covered in My Hero Academia stickers. I'm like, I want to be friends with this person, but I feel like that would be weird, so I never did become friends with the girl at the bank. Okay, let's play some more. So what she's saying, been so curious about everything, wanted to know, I wanted to feel it all the time, all at once.
I was so grateful to you when you found my necklace.
I'm glad I could. You're not anymore? No, I'm glad I could.
Now I've run into this thing. It just feels like this huge, sticky brick wall in my mind.
Sticky bricky.
How did I die?
Murder.
What happened?
You got murdered.
Was it Rudy?
Yeah, he's a murderer.
This person that I thought was my friend?
I mean, he might have been your friend. Maybe he's just a friend with a murder hobby.
He was a loner, and I had friends, I guess, but he was just so much cooler than most of the people I knew. Now that I've felt loneliness, real loneliness, I understand him more. It's a terrible feeling. I'm glad I could be his friend. I guess what I'm saying is I'm not sure I want to know. I'm afraid to know.
So, is she gonna, like, forgive him for murdering her? What do you remember? Anything at all? You know, maybe he didn't do it. We don't know. Yeah, what do you remember? Anything at all?
I'll tell you what I remember.
Okay, she's smiling. That's a good sign.
We're having a seance up here, like we've done before.
Okay.
Candles and the symbols on the floor.
Well, and the thing is, if he was a murderer, maybe he got arrested and executed. We could, like, seance his ghost and interrogate him.
He said we were trying to contact his father. He died when Rudy was just a kid. We were usually trying to contact Rudy's father. We tried for like a year.
Dude's got some daddy issues.
And he was just getting so frustrated. He kept telling me to try harder. At first, it was encouraging, but then he just kept getting more frustrated because it wasn't working.
So by the way, every time an item appears like that off to the side, is that me collecting like a collectible or something? It's not okay that he was getting aggravated with you. Well, that's not totally your fault though, right?
I know. But he was my crush. I wanted to help him, so I tried harder. And we kept getting close, and then something would go wrong, or the energy would slip away. Finally, I got fed up too because I didn't know what else to do.
Would it be a great twist if she murdered him?
So I stood up and started to shake out my legs, like just to get some blood flow back from sitting in this dumb circle. Is it even a circle if there's only 2 people and a bunch of candles? I mean, come on.
No, that's a straight line.
And he freaked out. Don't break the circle. Don't stand up. Get back here. Don't break it. But I have to move. I can't just sit here anymore. This isn't working. He was screaming and I was screaming and I went for the door to leave and I heard him jump off the floor behind me as I was trying to wrench the door open and then...
Then murder. Zoe, what happened then? It's okay. Take your time.
That was it. I fell. And I remember hearing my neck break.
Chat, it was murder. Chat. The moral we are supposed to take from this story: don't murder. Chat.
It's weird the way you hear a bone break when it's inside your body. You hear it from the inside of your ears and the outside. Especially when it's such a big bone. Not a big, but...
Well, I mean, it's average sized for a bone.
So close to your ears.
There's nothing wrong with the size of the bone. It gets the job done that it needs to, as the bone.
I remember feeling the sound before I felt the pain. And then the pain was only like a second. And it was over.
Did you fall? Did Rudy try to grab you? Feeling the sound before I felt the pain. And then the pain was only like a second and it was over. Yeah, did you fall?
I don't know. I don't remember that.
What?
I didn't see it, I guess. I just
Hey guys, I've been
remember
at my
that
job in Big
felt
Pharma for a
sound,
while
and
now,
then
and I
I
think I'm
was
getting
here.
caught up in some bad stuff.
Like
I've
this.
been bricked up for weeks. Bricked up as in selling lots of bricks of
Oh.
cocaine. I think I'm a drug dealer now. Anyways, I know Walter White would say you shouldn't involve the family you love in your criminal activity, but I'm taking pork shorter and veal shortonga with me on my path to becoming a drug kingpin. Wish me luck, guys.
I mean, to be fair, you probably shouldn't take most pieces of advice from Walter White. But Beef, I'm gonna be real with you, Beef. I don't think you should continue down this path. I am getting very concerned with you, Beef. But I learned what bricked up means in that context, apparently. But thank you very much, Oak, I don't even need to check. That is Oak. That is definitely Oak doing that Beef Longa TTS with the update on how Beef Longa is doing. Beef Longa started as such a wholesome dad, and now he's going off the rails with his life. But thank you very much to the Beef Longa TTS. I'm gonna read some more in the chat. Queen Kitty said, I talked to so many players who got locked out from some of those by mistake, lol, because they turned a character into a human before another character, but that other character needed the first one to become human? So weird and odd. You'd think they put things that says like, whoa, you have to wait until they finish this other character before you do this. Yeah, they ought to like have that locked out. That is not ideal. Lesbian Wolf says, yeah, I've been actively high during a few streams. Lol. Oak says, ? Said, Nora, when did your mom get so cool? Nora said, what state do you live in? I have to determine if I call the police or not to Lesbian Wolf. Lesbian Wolf said, yeah, that's a glitch. Was fixed. Nora says, dad, not mom. Oak says, darn it. Nora says, my dad grows it. Other side, like the picnic. Lesbian Wolf said, that's so American of you to say, oh my gosh, lol. Queen Katie said, phew, thank goodness I was scared for that when I eventually get my first human. Nora says, I am indeed of the American variety. Queen Gator said, yeah, I don't know how to patch Toho into English on stream. Frulsy might have to help out on that one. Lesbian Wolf says, Skylar tells you if you need a character for another person. She just sometimes spat out the message when it wasn't needed. And Queen Gator says, and then I have never watched regular show in my life. It came at a time where I was like, blah, this is bad content for my young preteen self. So every time it came up, I changed the channel. I love regular show. I still never finished it, but I love regular show. Says, which is weird because I watched Flapjack back then as well. Oh, Flapjack is so good too. Oak says, ew, boobies are for girls. I'm number one misogynist girl. I have cooties. Lesbian Wolf says, I love regular show as a kid. And Nora said, no, I'm number one misogynist. You can't take that title away from me. And then Nora says, oh dear, and Lesbian Wolf, the hydrate command. I'll open up a new bottle of water for that. I'm worried because we're not to the halfway point. I'm starting my backup water bottle already. And over on YouTube, let's see, Owen Reyes was saying, nah, I'm not built like an extrovert. Oh, to go up and make friends with the Ace Attorney people. Me either. I always feel like if I did that, it would creep people out, you know? I feel like if I was in that situation, I might like it. If like someone wants to be a new friend, but I feel like other people probably don't want that. I think. I don't know how people work. All right, so let's see. Don't know, just remember, I don't remember that. I didn't see it. I guess I just remembered that felt sound, and then I was like, here, like this.
Rudy just stood there for a while. I remember that he actually knelt down next to me and brushed my hair back from my face.
I mean, it shows he cared, but it also shows he crazy.
Then he blew out all the candles and went downstairs.
Dude's a psycho. He left you up there? So that was it then? Yeah, he just left you?
I guess he did. Huh. some crush.
Yeah, you had a crush on him and he crushed your
Hey,
back.
don't get me wrong. I love my family and I don't want any harm to come to them. However, Pork Short Eye has the strength to kill God, so it's actually safer to bring her along. And Veal needs to learn that doing drugs is bad, so I'm bringing him to see my clients. Anyways, I'm still a nice, wholesome guy. I've only killed like 4 people so far. My family and I love having fun and hanging out. Don't worry, I'm very responsible in my selling of cocaine. Beef out.
Well, thank you so much, Beef, for Oak for the Beef Long and TTS. Thank you, Beef, for the additional update. And thank you for the bits with that. I do want to say, Beef, 4 people is a lot to kill. 4 doesn't seem like a big number. For murders, it is. I think 4, you've officially crossed over into serial killer territory. I mean, if there's like a pattern for them. Otherwise, you're just a mass murderer. So you're either a mass murderer or a serial killer. Beef, I'm sorry to break that to you. You probably should stop now, I think. But thank you for the Beef Long at TTS. Okay, guess he did some crush. So can we find her corpse up here?
The next people that were up here were the paramedics.
Oh, they found her.
Whoever it is that comes with the big black bag and the gurney.
I know a guy who does that. He was telling me I should consider working that job too, but I don't think I could bring myself to.
Oh, wow.
What? This is intense. Yeah, what? What?
Rudy was up here with them, with the cops. They were doing some paperwork stuff, not looking at me, and they hadn't zipped the bag up yet.
And wait, she was still able to see this stuff? So he... Did he claim it was an accident?
He's only killed like 3 Salmons and also his ex-wife, so it's 5 me.
Okay, so 3 of those 4... Booflonga. So if 3 of those 4 were salmon, that's fine. Because I don't know if you guys realize this, salmon aren't people. I'm sorry, but they're not. Like, legally speaking. Salmon aren't people. So it would be murder. It's like animal cruelty, which is still bad. But, like, different bad. Also, I don't know if fish are, like, sentient enough to really understand that type of stuff. But thank you very much, Oak, for the 10 bits. I appreciate that. Okay, so he was doing paperwork. Was he turning himself in? Was he claiming it was an accident?
He took my necklace off. He just pulled it right off my neck and put it in the pocket of that crazy vest.
So Bodhi is Rudy's time capsule? I mean, I guess that makes sense then if we want to try and give an explanation for why the necklace was there. So that's how it ended up down in the basement. Really glad I could get it back for you. What a beehole! Oh, so that's how it ended up down in the basement. Okay.
He must have put it there because he felt guilty about taking it.
I think he should feel more guilty about murdering you.
Or maybe if it was a time capsule, he wanted it to stay here forever.
No, that's not how time capsules work. Like, time capsules are designed to be opened eventually.
I don't know. I don't know if I care. I have to tell you, I don't know if I want to live this way anymore.
Can I turn you into a real person?
When I was just alone and happy-go-lucky with no memories, it was okay. But now I've met you, and I know about other personalities in this house, friends that I might have. I know how lonely I've been, and now I really know. I really feel...
Love for me?
That I'm... dead.
Oh,
I'm not supposed to be here like this.
Yeah.
Just hanging in between worlds. I don't know what to do. I don't even know what I could possibly do, but I'm so sad now.
You should smooch either me or Bodhi.
And it hurts.
Oh crap, she's crying.
I'm gonna go now, okay?
What?
It's weird when you're lonely to just want to be alone, but there you go.
This is a very long storyline. Wait, Zoe, can you choose to go now?
Oh, yeah, I can. I noticed that a little while ago. When I got my feelings back, I realized all I had to do was really feel the want to go or feel the want to stay, and I could make it happen.
So you can stay as long as you want. Congratulations, that's pretty cool. Thanks for letting me know. Yeah, congratulations.
Yeah. Congratulations to me.
Oh crap, she didn't like that.
Maybe I'll see you again.
Please?
I have to try and figure out what to do with my life. Well, my death. With whatever it is. See you around.
Yeah, her storyline is getting sad. Okay, so the next day we should probably, first thing in the morning, see Holly and see how she's doing, because we waited a little while, and maybe like try our best to get a love ending with her. And then we'll try to do the fire alarm, the dresser, we'll do the dug wall again, and oh crap, are those the only ones? Oh, the dresser is still all glitchy. That is not ideal. Hang on, let's save before we go to bed though. Save. I mean, I don't feel like we're making a whole lot of progress, but I'm having fun. Hope you guys are enjoying this. Nora says, Zoe, broken heart. Oak says, Logan has fumbled the ghost. Yeah, that is fair. Nora says, dude, earlier I found out Laura Bailey has a husband and a child, and that sounds weird. Why is she 44 years old? I don't know what happened. I am reading chat. I am reading chat. But you grab, what was I saying? It's like, well, yeah, I mean, most, thank you, Toilet Duck. I did save. I will save again. I don't know why I gotta keep saving, but I will save again. Toilet Duck, thank you very much. I'm reading the chat. Let's see, Logan fumbled the ghost. Yeah, Nora was saying, dude, earlier found a Laura. Oh yeah, well, I mean, most like voice actors are a lot older than they are. There's like Goku's voice actor from Dragon Ball Z is a lady who's like in her 80s or 90s or something like that. Quigita said exactly what a ghost would do, honestly. Oak says, sorry, Tiff, your TV is haunted. Tiff says, I'd be okay with that. Zoe seems chill. Yeah, that's the thing. Like people talk about like being haunted by ghosts. If you're like a cool ghost, it's just like a fun roommate. Quigita said, I assume the toy is the thing in the drawer. Yeah, Lesbian Wolf said the thing in Ted draw is the toy. Tiff says, and it's not like she'd be the first entity in my house. Oak with question mark. Lesbian Wolf says, guys, CW, the safe is very explicit. Oak said, Tiff, how many monsters do you have at your house? Quigita said, Dominatrix, yeah, I see why she has a content warning. Tiff says to Oak, I have a lot of ghosts in my house. Quigita says, how dare she has the same name as my baby beloved from Reverse 1999. Nora says, wait, I remember her from Natstream. Blah. Lesbian Wolf says you can ask Skylar for the info. Quigita said the safe will never be my Sophia, nor the broken heart. And a highlighted message from Lesbian Wolf saying talk to Skylar via her app and ask her info about datables. She will slowly like you. Okay, so that's how we do it, through the app. Thank you, Lesbian Wolf. Quigita said, nah, this time regarding that ending, love, hate, or friendship, you'll get the same kind of specs regardless. Okay, thank you for that info. And Eglin says I can check what specific specs each give you to see if that helps you out more. I mean, I guess it would, but it would require a lot more like planning and thought than I think I'm able to give right now. But okay, so we saved. Let's try Holly, because maybe we might need to save scum this if we mess this up. Let's see if we can get a romance ending with Holly, and then we'll go back and try the other things. It was the fire alarm, the dresser. And we could do the light. We can get a quick bad ending. And crap, what was the other one that we can get a really quick bad ending with? But anyway, let's talk to Holly, and hope Lucinda doesn't pop out, and we have to wait a full another day.
Florence is still here in Holly's place. She shakes her head when she sees you, confirming what you've already suspected.
Holly's dead.
Oh, you're back. She's still out of it. She went really hard this time.
I'll give her some space. I want to help.
Whatever you're thinking of, we've already thought it.
I'll get her fired. Hear me out. Yeah, but what have you done? But have you done it?
Well...
Rude. I'll get her fired. I'm gonna take her on a date. I'm going to make a new holiday. Okay, I feel like getting her fired would get her angry, and again, doesn't solve the problem. Taking her on a date might be nice, like some recreation. Making a new holiday would just give her more stuff to work on. So I'm gonna say I'm gonna take her on a date.
Good luck finding the time.
Morning. I'll tell her it's Valdiviantines in July. June? I don't know, what month is it? It's August. It's August.
She'll say she's got work.
She'll believe it, though.
We'll just tell her they moved the dates because taxes.
I hate how much that might work.
I could talk to some folks.
Kinda weird taking her on a date without asking.
Well, I'll ask her. So it sounds like the other household items are gonna like set up holiday stuff.
She's definitely expressed interest.
In me? Oh, that checks out. Wait, what does oh ... mean? Is that oh, like question mark? Like oh.
She just doesn't have the time.
Oh.
So she says.
Oh. Great, sounds like a plan. On second thought, no, sounds like a plan.
We'll let folks know to give you some space. Give you the house to yourselves as much as possible.
Oh, that's nice.
Let's give her a night at least.
Oh, yeah?
Poor thing's still off with the fairies.
Oh, and I just heard a thing that's probably Sam on my phone. So let's see, this cord. Is that Sam or that's tinfoil hat, darn it. I was excited thinking it was Sam. All right, what is it, tinfoil hat?
It's me. Were you followed? Is this signal encrypted?
I followed, I haven't left. Hey, we're clear, bro. We are clear.
Listen, I've been giving more thought to our previous conversation about the ethical implications of transforming inanimate objects into humans. And
I've come to a realization.
That if they're hot, it's okay? Also, I see some more comments over on YouTube, by the way. Reyes says, I definitely would be too if I was in that situation. Eager, I mean, if someone else approached me, so are all the other datables ghosts too? Or just Zoe? Zoe's the only ghost that we know of. The other ones are all inanimate objects that we're bringing to life. Or concepts, because there's like existential dread and like nightmares and things like that. But they're all just things. So her thing is that she's a ghost, if that makes sense. And Reyes says, I've yapped so much my XP is stuck at 75. Insert odd. Oh yeah, you should be like leveling up from the number 2 spot. That is unusual. I bet like YouTube's experience thing probably just is still a bit glitchy. Let's see, Quita says 100 is the max you can get in a stat, so for Connie you'd have to get basically everybody who gives poise. Darn it! Said, yeah, it's more fun to play Toho game when you understand the game story, lol. Oak says, add quote, I think Jerry should have a gigantic butt. Quita said, if you couldn't get the translator in, I definitely would have done some summaries for each stage in the game. And Tiff says, Damien Haas, my beloved. Oh, who does, I know that name. Isn't Damien Haas? I think that's the new Frieza voice, I think. Am I thinking correctly? Because I know that the previous voice of Frieza for Dragon Ball Kai and Dragon Ball Super died of, crap, I can't remember the name of the disease. And I think that's who the replacement was? I think? Nora said, wait, that's Damien. And Kwiketi said, Logan, have you never seen those shows where people hoard way too much? I have not. I have not seen those shows. I have, it sounds awful to watch. I actually don't like reality shows in general, especially the ones where you're just looking at how awful people's lives are. It feels to me. Nora said, or Tiff says to Nora, yep. And Nora says, now I got to listen. And there was Castle's Raid. And Nora said, that's him, keyboard slam. Quickita says, I'd quote, hey, I don't know when I'm going to need Lithuanian currency again, so I'm keeping it forever. And Oak says, Castle. Okay, come to a realization. Okay.
It's honestly not up to us whether an object should become human. It's up to the object. And if an object expresses desire for personhood, who are we to deny them?
But I feel like us using the datables, we're choosing to endow the object with free will, so we're still kind of initiating it. Makes sense, I agree. You sure about that? I'll say makes sense, I agree.
I did discover one other interesting piece to all this.
Yes, there.
After analyzing the data, it appears that certain objects can only become human if the Dateviator user possesses the necessary personality traits. I'm not sure why. I theorize it's because certain character attributes emit an energy vibration on the same resonant frequency as the molecules of a particular inanimate object.
Yeah, thanks, Jordy.
It's likely a mystery that science will never solve.
That's fine, I don't care. Oh, I have a theory. Okay, guess we'll never know. I have a theory.
That science will never solve.
I have a theory. Gotcha.
Regardless, I was able to discover which personality traits seem to resonate with each inanimate object, and I've uploaded that data into the Dateviator.
Okay, so now I'll be able to check it here.
I've labeled it Realization Recipes. You should be able to access those files now.
Okay, wait, why Realization Recipes? Don't ask why, it's alliterative, that's all you need.
I'm so sorry, but there's no time.
No.
Valdivian's goons were closing in.
Not goons!
So I was forced to flee to a country in South America to avoid detection. And my cell carrier's overseas data plan is very limited. Seriously? 10 megabytes a day? I can barely send a GIF. What a joke!
Hey, good on you for calling it a GIF instead of a GIF.
Realization Recipes.
Okay, so that actually was useful information. So, do we have, we have the Dateviators on. So, Music Arts, are they one of these apps here? Maybe they're in the data decks or something? So, maybe so we click on somebody probably, and then it'll show what the realization recipe is. Oh, she's Felicia Day! I've met her one time! I got a photo with Felicia Day at San Diego Comic-Con one year. I didn't realize that. Okay, so I don't know where we find the realization recipes, actually, but that's fine, doesn't matter. Oh, hang on, let's save, and then we're gonna go and get some more stats upped. So next up, we gotta do the glitchy dresser. I think Tiff said that one more time ought to work, and that we'll be able to see this thing.
It's hard to make sense of what you're seeing. Are the Dateviators glitching? A mass of pixels, artifacts, corrupted warnings, and static regards you with a chilly indifference.
I kind of dig this character design in a weird way. As I said, I love the black and purple pattern in the collar, the checkered pattern. The hair is cool. Looks like we got some elf ears, and I like how we got the one eye and little mouth there.
Or what seems like indifference anyway. This entity is difficult to read.
But hot, apparently.
I don't bite.
Oh, okay.
Hang on!
What?
My content aware is going off. Damon is a glitch, and because of that, he can break some of our usual chipper tone and get into true spooky territory.
Oh, no.
You cool with that? Or you want to skip it?
I'm cool. We're going to skip it so I can get points. Let's skip it, please.
No worries. Hey, Damon!
How would you like your relationship with Damon to resolve?
We're going to be friends. Damon has a cool design, and people in chat seem to be a fan. Friendship.
It's friendship for you and Damon. It's friendship for you and Damon.
It's friendship for you and Damon. It's friendship for you and Damon. It's friendship for you and Damon.
Aw, friends forever.
Yay! Aw, Damon's so happy. Look at that big smile. Okay, so that little line. So that little line wasn't the mouth, that's the nose. I gotcha, Damon. Oh, crap, yeah, we're not bringing anybody to life. Maybe we will do like one more stream of this next week, just so that we can bring somebody to life.
Out there on the next one.
But this is making a lot of progress. So thank you. Whose idea was this? Was it Tiff? Was it Lesbian Wolf? I can't remember. Okay, let's go down. Let's do the fire alarm. And then maybe this one we'll do a hate ending just to see what happens. It's that thing. I'm gonna save just in case I'm wrong. Or in case Lucinda Lavish jumps out at us again. Override. And...
For a moment, it looks as if a firefighter has appeared in your home, smoke and all. But a closer look reveals the smoke is in fact attached to this apparent firefighter's head.
Okay, maybe we won't do a hate ending. And the design is kind of cool. I dig the kind of smoky hair. And we can always reserve Doug for the hate ending.
You don't get much of a chance to scrutinize her appearance any further, because the moment she notices you, she begins to rush you along, raising her voice and waving her arms at you.
Thank heavens you're here. Wait, well, don't just stand there. Go get help.
She's doing the beep because her battery's low. What's right? Help! I am the help!
Don't you bleep see that?
No need to shout. Don't I bleep see what? Could you maybe turn that off? I can withstand this. I can withstand anything.
Why?
Anytime now. You know what? I like this sound. After a while, it's very pleasant. Okay, no, I like her. She's fun. Arma. I wish I was gonna say I wish her last name was Dillo. She could be Armadillo, but that wouldn't make any sense. I'm gonna not say that. That is the thing I won't say. Huh?
My content aware has given me a tickle.
I'm gonna make her love me.
Arma has gone through some trauma and might even have more in store for her. It could be triggering for people who have dealt with trauma, suicide, and other violent acts. If dealing with that kind of behavior in a light way is disagreeable, I wouldn't recommend this one, that's for sure. You cool with that? Or you want to skip it?
We will skip it, but not because anything's wrong with her. Just because I need the points.
No worries. Arma, come here a second. Bip.
Bip. How would you like your relationship with Arma to resolve?
With love! Oh,
Arma's love
look at
blazes
that.
inside her. It's a 5-alarm fire of affection.
It's love.
Yay! Now give me some points, Arma! I'm still so low. The highest I've got is only 31.
See ya out there on the next one.
Okay, so in that case, we are gonna go ahead and get a hate ending with Doug. So I remember what we gotta do. We just gotta stare at this wall without touching anything, right? That was how we do it. So I'll just read some chat for a couple minutes here. Nora says, that's him, keyboard slam. Oh, I read that. Oak says, castle. I gotta scroll the chat here. Eglin says, hoarding being a content-aware but heavily religious reference being completely fine still baffles me. Nora said, also, I gotta ditch like right now because Nat is live and she's doing karaoke and I have to be there. Crystal, your reminder for this as well. Thank you very much, Nora, even though you're trying to steal Crystal away from us. But thank you, Nora. Have fun over at karaoke. Kuya says, real though. Same for the vent too. Totally feel like I needed that one. Castle says, hi. Just, there we go.
Of blinding white muscle
That didn't take very long at all.
fills your vision. It reminds you of that class field trip to the art museum. If not for the torn, but as your eyes...
yeah, we've already talked to bro.
Glad it doesn't cover your sweet ass.
Yeah, I work out. Yeah, I work out.
Well, not enough.
I think that's what I chose last time. Yeah, my body's dysmorphia agrees.
Yeah, she would, wouldn't she?
Yeah.
We haven't talked in a bit, but last time I
Yeah,
checked.
we're gonna go through this. Who are you anyway?
Yeesh.
Yes.
You want some?
I'm gonna skip this because we have already done this on stream before.
Will that help?
And we're gonna, because you know, and it makes sense for existential dread to hate me. I want to see pie charts.
I don't know. Can you?
Yes.
It's a good thing you're nice to look. Here, I'm what you spend your entire life avoiding.
Yeah, we said falling pianos from buildings.
I mean, but open my home.
Doug.
Yo.
I'm surprised that there aren't more fangirls that would love this guy. I mean, look at all those muscles.
Hang on. My content aware is going off. Doug is... You cool with that?
Yeah, we're gonna skip him. And let's see what happens when we get a hate ending.
Hey, Doug.
How would you like your relationship with Doug to resolve?
With pure, unbridled hatred.
From his face, you can clearly see Doug's endless understanding. You are now enemies.
Thank you, Doug.
Enjoy your hate ship.
Thank you, Skylar. Hate! Bow, bow, bow. But we still get points. Yay.
See ya out there on the next one.
Whoa!
Doug isn't the only one capable of filling others with a feeling of dread.
Who are you? Oh, he's got, like, broken hearts? Is this the embodiment of hatred?
That took some skill, gotta say.
A well-dressed figure saunters into the room, tossing his locks over one shoulder as he shoots you a look that makes you shiver.
Your shirt is too sheer. We can see your nipples, bro. Okay, I'm gonna read some more chat then. Like I said, Castle saying, I just finished playing Bastion, though I'm gonna be back and play more later. I stream extremely casually and brought someone over. Aw, that sounds fun. Like, you should let us know on Discord when you stream. Quickita says, hey, Castle. Tiff says to Eglin, for real, wish Errol Fryer had a content warning. Eglin says, Hector and Fantina are both stalkery, so I don't know why Fantina had one, but Hector doesn't. Quickita says, exactly. Lesbian Wolf says, shrine with your hair versus yearning from a distance. Dude, one was way worse than the other. Okay, that's fair. Quickita said, low-key feel like Hector is worse because he can literally see us more often than the fan can. Quickita says, okay, fair. Tiff says, yeah, love Hector, but I believe he should have had a content warning. Quickita says, but still, Oak said, we are still live at least. Tiff says, yeah, even if just a minor one. Quickita says, yearning from a distance would bring shivers up my neck. Eglin says, I know, but I still feel like there are some characters that need content warnings that don't have them. Castle says, no clips laughing. I'm a new streamer and I don't advertise at all. Bastion is a great game, and I'll plug it in the Discord so I don't distract from the stream. It's okay. I mean, I hope your stream well. Thank you. Went well. Thank you again for the raid, Castle. Let's see. Lesbian Wolf says one more time. Tiff says to Lesbian Wolf, Jinx. Oak says, I was about to ask why the dresser had the best fit, but then I realized, oh yeah, because it's a dresser. Lesbian Wolf says, dang, am I not allowed to speak in chat now? Tiff says Lesbian Wolf's normally yes, but as a VIP, I say you are exempt. Lesbian Wolf says, yippee. Eglin said the purple and black pattern is the texture of objects get when the texture isn't available. Oh, that's right. Oh, is it purple? For some reason, I thought it was like pink or magenta. Maybe it is purple. Oh, that makes sense. I like that. And Lesbian Wolf says, Skylar's Hang On plays in my head if I'm not listening to music. Castle said, Persona, parentheses, iDiary. Quickita said, technically, Diana is the protag's trauma. Okay, and let's play some more with this gentleman.
There's an aura of danger about him, as if he delights in the misfortune of others and is eagerly anticipating yours.
Well.
Yeah, well. What?
I can't believe it. You really did it.
Is he DJ Grooves from Hat in Time? Am I crazy? Hey, Eglin, are you still here? I can't believe you really did it. Did what? Got dumb? Yeah, did what?
You got dumb, kid. Majorly rejected and just tossed to the side.
Are you? Oh, thanks.
You're so welcome.
Who are you? What's your deal? Who are you? And what's your deal?
He places a hand on his hip.
It's already
giving
there.
You a knowing look.
I'm a hot topic. Surprised you haven't heard about me already.
Hatred? Rejection? Which are you?
Regina Rejection.
Regina Rejection.
You can call me Reggie.
Reggie Rejection. Reggie. Next. So we got 2 dateables for the price of 1. What do you want? Regina? Isn't that a lady's name? You don't say that to somebody. What do you want?
Me? I like to come in every time you get a hate ending and take it in the side.
Oh, so the only way you can advance Reggie's story is by getting hatred endings? Oh, Rukov! With a pin message saying, one thing we know, you are crazy. I don't know if it's the same actor. It sounds like it, maybe I am crazy, but Rukov! How are you? It sounds like DJ Grooves, but maybe I'm wrong. Was it Grooves or Groove? I can't remember if it was singular or plural. But Rukov, I hope you're doing well. You're up kind of late. I'm surprised. Hope things are going well for you. I'm gonna read a couple more comments in the chat though, because I am still already behind. We're over halfway through stream and I'm behind. Let's see. Lesbian Wolf says executive dysfunction is something some people with disabilities deal with, where you want to do something and you physically can, but you because of how your brain works cannot do so. It's a complex thing. Okay, I'd never heard of that before. That's interesting. Quickita said, so you're in love with your own trauma. Tiff says, I mean, the three main people in Sassy Chap voice in P5, so ... Quickita says, thank you, Oak. Lesbian Wolf says, that is a fire alarm. No! Eglin says, executive dysfunction is like issues with planning, decision-making, and staying on track. Things like that. Usually people with ADHD experience executive dysfunction. Yeah, that makes sense. Oak says, are you effing kidding me, Lucinda? Get out of here. Quickita said, well, Lucinda can Logan finish your story, please? Lesbian Wolf says, Lucinda, why? Garlic, how you doing? Says Lucinda, come on. Queen Katie said, plus Doug would be a good read to chat moment while you wait for Doug to show up, except it was so quick. And there was Cass with the timestamp, 58 minutes. Crap, I am way behind. Oh boy, I'm almost an hour behind. I'm over 45 minutes behind. Queen said, for the lamp, you get the hate ending as soon as the second interaction. Somebody please TTS this if they can. Remy says, I did concessions and rarely lights and sound. See, Eglin says, the lamp should be hated, HJ. Eglin says, Mikey is the microtransactions. Lesbian Wolf says, wait, the towel lamp? Oh, should we do the towel? Huh? Quickett said he already got wall ASAP a few streams ago, so we can take that off. Okay, let's keep going with Reggie. Oh, and Frulzy has another comment over on YouTube saying the Reggie they spoke of from the start of the game. Oh, did they mention Reggie at the beginning? I don't remember. That was weeks ago. But thank you for letting me know that I should pay more attention to the game, apparently.
It's kind of what I do, being rejection after all.
So once again, the only way to do his storyline is to get rejected, to get hatred endings. So you appear when I get rejected? Do you show up every time I get rejected?
If I have something to say, which is every goddamn time, baby.
Okay, now he sounds less like DJ Grooves. F me, so this means I could see you again?
Oh, don't worry. I'm always just one rejection away.
So here's the question. Are there people who specifically reject everybody just to see this guy and then reject him, get a hatred ending from him?
Listen, bitch.
Ah.
I'm giving you special access to me here on this app I'm putting on your phone. Have a chat anytime you like.
Oh, okay, so we can choose to talk to him without... So he will show up for rejection, but we can also choose to talk to him without that happening. Gotcha.
Reggie takes your phone, typing something into it. He turns your phone back around to show you a funny little icon that looks like a broken heart.
And bleeding. What's the point? What happens if I get rejected by everyone? Are there games on it? I don't want to ask this, but I think this is a better question. Are there games on it?
Yeah, damn good games. It's got all the dopest shit.
He hands your phone back to you, shooting you a sleazy wink.
I'll be there dreaming of your next rejection.
Bye. Okay, how many hearts do I have left? 1 heart left. Okay, who else was on that list? The lights that we can do. Let's save and talk to one of the lights, and then we're gonna go. Oh, hang on, we got a workspace message. We'll save before the workspace, then talk to one of the lights. Lucinda Lavish is probably gonna jump out on us. This is gonna happen. Workspace. David Most again. Hi, David Most, CEO. What's your problem, David Most? You're not even loading. Why aren't you loading?
Attention, jackasses!
That's me!
It's been weeks already, and you're seriously telling me there's been absolutely no movement on this missing glasses issue? Maybe I haven't made myself crystal clear. Nothing else matters. You get me? Your expense reports, corporate retreats, PowerPoint presentations, I don't care about any
He is
of
so
it.
down bad for his furniture.
This is your one and only priority. You find me those glasses if you gotta burn this whole worthless rat trap down to the foundation, and do it now! Secretary Dawson at the Pentagon is breathing down my neck, and his breath stinks like flaming garbage. You think shareholders are bad to piss off? You do not want to screw with the U.S. Department of Overseas Violence, get me? We're all gonna end up buried alive in some desert somewhere. Find me those glasses now!
Okay,
And who the hell came up with the 15% off transparent items promo? No consumer buys anything based off of how transparent it is. Find me whoever came up with that crap and fire them. David.
David out. So, I mean, and we talked about this before, how he's obviously doing this for military purposes. But I want to headcanon that secretly he is in love with some item in his house and wants to bring it to life. Okay, do one of the lights. Do the lights have to be on? I don't seem to be able. Okay, maybe we just gotta find a lamp. Do any of these rooms have? Oh, sorry, Jeremy. Any of these rooms? Oh, there's a lamp. Okay, so let's do that and see if we're able to do. I don't know. The lights should be on at nighttime. Go.
For a moment, you wonder if your dateviators are malfunctioning. But no, the fashionista standing before you is just that dazzling. They are dressed to kill. Abs on display and lighting all along their body, bathing them in a soft glow.
And so we're gonna go for the hatred ending with this guy, right? Y'all were saying?
A ring of light surrounds their perfectly coiffed blonde hair, giving them the appearance of an angel. And perfect lighting no matter which way they turn. But it doesn't take you long to discover the angel comparisons end at their appearance.
It is kind of cool, the idea of using a ring light as a halo.
Hey, betches. It's me again. Love.
Hi. Ba-da-ba.
Yes!
I'm gonna be honest, I'm not a huge fan of Yaz. Hi, I'm not a B word, much less plural B words. You're literally flawless. I will say, hi.
I wasn't talking to you.
Oh, okay, bye. Who are you talking to?
My Luxies, obviously.
Are they like your fans or something? Who exactly are Luxies? Please don't tell me those are your ...
My followers, my fans, my subs, my minions. Yes, it's what I call them.
So just your name with an IE at the end? Gotcha. So you're a streamer or something? Just the IE at the end? Not very creative, bro.
Oh,
you
look
kind
how
of suck.
smart you are. Yay for you.
Isn't there an actual streamer named Lux, I think? Like, I think one of the Niji Sanji VTubers, one of the male VTubers, something Lux, I think? No need to be rude. Thanks. I'm smart. Thank you very much.
No problem. You're so welcome. Glad I could give you something. I am all about adding value.
To?
Duh, the lives of my fans.
To your Luxies?
Those I influence.
You know, there's got to be a D's nuts jokes, but it's D-Luxies. Maybe Deluxies? Oh, you're an influencer, like the Smurf that they erased from the horrible Smurfs movie.
No. And honestly, you're being super disrespectful. We don't use that word anymore.
Oh, now we use the word online man whore.
We use the term influnker.
Influnker.
Incandescent, naturally flavored, like unbelievably naturally charismatic entertainer.
Oh yeah, because it's a hard C. Gotcha. That's a mouthful.
Yeah, that is why we say influnker. It's like literally so much easier.
I have determined that I hate you. Goodbye. Yes, I've determined that I hate you. Goodbye.
Jelly match. Okay, bye, loser.
I got it right away. Oh, great. Wait, but Reggie can't come if it's...
No,
we already hung out with Reggie.
I hate you now. LOL.
Oh, no. Hey, yay.
Sorry, that was pretty fast. Didn't have time to prepare quick.
Is this the only way you can see a dateable twice in the same day? Let's see, Lesbian says, I don't think Logan's unlocked the other two who are short to unlock lol. Quickity says, I'll wait and see what happens at the end of the stream to say my thoughts. Oak said, what happened to my what happened? Oh, that's right, I need to try and turn that off and back on again if that was having issues. Give me 1 second. There we go, we'll try it with that, but also let me do this just to be... wait, no, that's working just fine, so I don't need to do that one. Okay, so hopefully that is maybe working now. So thank you very much. Oh, sorry that didn't work. Lesbian Wolf says, air. Keep the AC too cold and randomly air will show up. Oh, okay. So I need to look for air. Remy says, oh, that was pinned earlier. Thank you again, Remy. Castle says, real talk. Lamb's VA just looks just like the character. Oak says, no, she's basically just a sad sack. We need more boys to whimper in this game. Quingita said, blind artisans making sunglasses. Oak says, Logan Robot. Logan Froyo. Logan GoPro. Lesbian Wolf says, I love that David knows the guy who stole the glasses gave it to some random employee. Castle says, Logan Slow-Mo. And, perfect timing. That's right, when I added slow-mo. Quingita said, I just realized, can Logan even finish Zoe's story? I just recalled one part of her story. Oh crap, does it like require us to max out somebody else? Quingita said, okay, never mind, Logan's good. Lesbian Wolf says, to love and the lights, you have to be super duper nice to them and agree with everything they say, feeding into their ego. Eglin says, oh wait, if we get the hate ending, we meet someone cool too. Ah, okay, I'm glad that I didn't reach that before Reggie, because this was a surprise. Huh?
Okay, you need to check the artwork channel and Discord immediately. It's extremely important.
I feel like only one of the...
scary because I must convince you.
Okay, well, thank you. You know what? I was going to complain about it because only one of the times ever been important. But since you weren't scary, I will check it. That is going to be the... That is the thing. That is the thing. Yes, yes. If you're not scary, I'm more likely to do what you are asking. So thank you for the 10 bits. Oak has asked me to check the art channel on Discord. I don't have it open on desktop, so I gotta pull it up here. Artwork, let me see. Oh, it's Cozy's drawing of me in a maid outfit. Oh, and there's a speech bubble. I'll read this first. It says, Master, you're back from work. What can I get you? Oh, ... save me. I thought it was, what can I get you? Save me, as if like, so I'll show you guys. Look at this. Look at Cozy's artwork. It's me. It's me in a maid outfit. Look at that. Oh, and I have, oh, you can't even, I don't know if you can see it on the screen. I have thigh-high cat stockings in this drawing. It's adorable. I am never going to actually wear something like this on stream. Oh, I'm blurry now. I'm blurry. It's slowly, come on, autofocus. Do your thing. Ah. I guess I'm just blurry from now on. My web camera is like, I don't want to see him looking normal. Come on, camera. There we go. I'll add webcam to the list of new things I need a new version of. So thank you very much, Oak. I appreciate that. Let's see, over on YouTube, Fruzy, I was saying the Reggie spoke at the start of the game. Rhea says, does the player's character have a gender, or is it up to interpretation? I think they asked this at the beginning, yeah? Rhea says, neither am I. Fruzy said, the start of the game lets you choose pronouns. Rhea says, Fruzy says, oh my. Okay, keep going with this guy.
Not too shabby. You know, I'm not one for friendship much, but I think it's time we scooch up our relationship a half notch so I can throw you a bone in the form of specs points.
Yes!
We compadres now, you hear?
Yay! Hey, look at that! We just got more free points! Ah, awesome.
So the end.
Thank you. Oh, but we still have so far to go. Oh, wow. This is going to be a much longer game than I thought. I may have to do like a bunch of the stuff off stream, but unfortunately that means I'm going to miss out on all the, like you guys being here for the story stuff with David Most and Tinfoil Hat and all of that. Do you guys care if you miss those things? Friends with you sounds good to me. I hope I can get you to hate me too. Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait. But look, I really do see potential in you. Maybe this time I can teach you my ways.
Is that something I should learn?
Of course. The ways of sweet, sweet rejection. Getting things to hate you, be repulsed by you. The feeling of knowing that no one can hurt you as if you're alone at the end of the night.
Oh, he found a way to make being rejected sound empowering. I don't know, it sounds weird. No, just say, I don't know. I don't know.
What's there not to know? I'm talking about a happy life here.
A happy, lonely life. Can you really be happy like this? That's a big commitment, bro. That's a big commitment.
It gets easier. Trust me. And hey, getting a hate ending with these chumps around here is real easy if you ask me. Plus, you get the same amount of points.
And that is true. That is true. Hurting others is wrong. You do have a point there. You do have a point there.
You know it. You'll be done with this little date beater experiment in no time. Keep hating.
I doubt we'll keep hating. I feel like 2 hate endings is probably enough for us. All right. You know what? Now it's time for Zoe. Maybe we can. Her storyline has been so long. But let's save, and then we're gonna hang out with Zoe, and then go to bed. Yeah, what number are we on? We've unlocked 47. We're almost to the big 50, which would be the halfway point if it wasn't for Lucinda and Mikey. Let's activate Zoe, and then I'll read some more in the chat. Oh, she seems very pensive. See, over on Twitch chat, Eglin says, we didn't meet the rejection character before because it was Luna, and she'd forget. I can't wait to make the lamp haters to get better character. Quickita said, right, man, that's Sora brilliant. Lol. Eglin says, I want my queen, Miss Rejection Broken Heart. I don't want to say the full name yet. Quickita said, yep, when a team pops up, that's a collectible. Oh, an item pops up, excuse me, that's a collectible. Lesbian Wolf said there's over 400 collectibles. Fun fact. Eglin said if I had a nickel for every time I heard about a character dying during a seance, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice. I know, but only one of them involved a seesaw. Tiff says, I just muted the stream. Can y'all let me know when we're done talking about bones? Oh, I'm sorry. Crap, but now we're back to Zoe again. I'm sorry. Hopefully we won't talk about that much more if that upsets you. Oh, we got a new person over on YouTube. Eileen Rose. Welcome, Eileen Rose, saying Reggie, question mark. Eileen, are you a fan of Date Everything? I'll give you the quick rundown of the channel here. I'm obviously, I guess, if you know Reggie. My name is Logan. We stream Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays. I am new-ish to this game. This is a blind playthrough. But yeah, right now we've been playing this game, Date Everything, and Deltarune. We just finished Chapter 3 last night. We're starting Chapter 4 now. We play a lot of JRPGs, visual novels, well, I guess regular RPGs too. So we played a lot of games in the Persona series, Ace Attorney series, the Danganronpa series. So welcome, and I read every comment in chat, but I'm often, always, behind. I'm much more behind over on the Twitch side of things. On YouTube, you're lucky. I'll see your comments a lot sooner, but it still might take a little while. But anything you write, well, I guess other than like swears and slurs, but anything that you write, I will eventually read out loud. But welcome, Eileen. Is that, how did you find the stream, if you don't mind me asking? If you don't want to say, if you just want to kind of lurk and be quiet, that's fine too. But I'm always interested to know how people find this. If you are a Date Everything friend and the algorithm is like, here's somebody doing this. Let me read just a couple more on Twitch, and then we'll get into the Zoe thing here. Queen Katie said, wait, did Rudy even call for an ambulance? Lesbian Wolf says her neck broke. She was dead, like right after. Queen Katie said, yeah, but he just left. Didn't even consider calling for help. Lesbian Wolf says, some people took her away. I assume he called 911, and they were like, oh, she's dead, and sent someone to come retrieve her. Yeah, but again, did he just like tell them that it was an accident, that trying to say that she fell? Did he like push her down the stairs or something? Eglin said lamp 2, and Tiff said, I'm assuming since Zoe is no longer on screen, we're done with Bone Talk. Yes, sorry about that, Tiff. I didn't know that was a thing for you. Lesbian Wolf says yes. Tiff says sweet, thank you. Quickita said, yeah, don't worry. Depressing stuff happened here, including a part where apparently Rudy just left her alone and then I guess called the cops to pick her up. Oak says, Katie, look Betty. Quickita says, Betty hard. Oak says, Logan loves taxes. I actually don't. Because I do so much gig work, I get taxed at such a high rate. But let's do some Zoe now. Hey, Zoe! Can we be in love now? I have visited you so many times. Zoe, are you there? I mean, I hear you making noises. If you can hear me, let me know!
Hey, yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, should I leave?
Sorry about the other day. I was just so sad.
Well, I mean, you got murdered, so that's justified sadness, I think.
It is good to see you, though. And I'm feeling a little better.
Okay, good.
There was the cutest bird in the windowsill this morning.
Hey, the little things in life.
Have you ever realized that the way birds poop is just totally insane? Like, it's just random. They poop whenever, wherever, all the time.
Well, it's not as random as mice. What's weird about birds is that it all comes out of the same hole. It's a cloaca.
Can you imagine going through life like that?
With a cloaca?
I mean, I don't have to worry about pooping because I'm a ghost and I don't have bowels and I don't eat, but like, what if it was you?
I already worry about pooping all the time, Zoe. It haunts my every waking thought. I can control it, and I'm worried,
That's
Zoe.
So crazy. You just walk around like leaking.
Oh, please don't use the word leaking.
Birds are so weird.
They are, yeah, cloacas. Am I right? That's totally a solid point. Leaking, ew. No, this is a solid point.
From someone not solid at all.
Hey.
I have an idea.
That we should love each other? Never change, Zoe. About what? An idea for you to have friends? Yeah, to have friends?
I've been thinking about where I should go next. Should I find out what my next adventure is? Like, actually die? Or should I try to come back to a life of sorts and be a real being in the house with guys like the time capsule?
Yes!
And you and your magic glasses.
Yes! I would love to have you here. Don't move onto the Beyond, please. Honestly, maybe going to the Beyond sounds peaceful. Yeah, I'd love to have you here.
Oh my god, thank you!
You and Bodhi can get married.
Look, here's my idea. We never closed the seance circle. I stood up, and he stood up, and then I fell, and I died, but the energy was still all open and swirly.
So we are gonna have another seance. So it looks like we have the third opportunity for someone to die. Can I die in this game?
So maybe it's still open. Maybe if we can complete it,
Clam!
I'd stop being stuck in between worlds like this. Stuck in this room, stuck in the freaking 80s, for God's sake.
I don't know, 80s, this is a fun style. Clam, how are you doing? Thank you so much for the 10 bits. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We've got a show tomorrow, right, Clam? Right? How are you? How is life treating you? Any update on Henry? Has Henry gotten a job yet? I feel like I ask that every time. Someday someday you will. No, you're probably already sick of me asking if your baby has a job. Hang on, it's August now. When does he turn 1? What month was he born last year? Wasn't it like November or something like that? Henry's almost a year old? That's crazy. But Clam, thank you so much for the 10 bits. How are you? I'll read a couple more comments to the chat then. Let's see, Casa gives a timestamp, 1 hour, 32 minutes. I'm still over a half hour behind on Twitch. Oak says, oh, Logan, ... Eglin said, Tinfoil Hat's voice sounds like a character that I cannot place right now. Oak said, lurking, going for 100% Deltarune, still listening because I'm skipping the dialogue that I've already seen. I just won't be in chat as much. Well, thank you for the lurk. Oh, good luck on 100%ing Deltarune. Quickita said that data plan is literally Discord without Nitro. Says, data decks, click the character, I think. Let me look it up. There should be a person-shaped button next to the character's name in the data decks. Unsure lol, didn't get this far in my game. Queen Kitty said, so it's theorized that the dresser was a scrapped character for the game, but now glitched their way back into the game. Lesbian Wolf says it's not theorized, the game literally tells you this. Queen Gate said I didn't know lol, didn't get that far enough to learn this yet. Eglin said it's most likely because a lot of...
I don't know if it's here, but you can die in this game.
Oh!
There's an achievement for it if I remember.
I kind of want to die. I mean, not in real life, in the game. I think that'd be fun. That'd be a fun achievement. I wonder how we die. Do we, like, have a polycule with a toaster and a full bathtub? Maybe? But thank you very much for the 10 bits, Tiff. I gotta find that out. I gotta explore some more. But yeah, Eglin was saying it's most likely because a lot of the ones you are getting endings with are empathy and poise. Quigita said, okay, what kind of content warning is this stunning woman gonna have? Eglin said, I hate ending the lamp or Doug. Lesbian Wolf says, suicide, I think. Quigity says, Lesbian Wolf says, yeah, and like PTSD around fire. Eglin said, yeah, I think all the ones we're skipping are poise and empathy. Yeah, for anyone who's lurking who doesn't know, we're trying to get as many points as possible in order to be able to, again, I almost said actualize, realize, like bring some of these people to life, because we got to get to endings. So the ones that I don't care about, we're speed running. So we did that on a few people, but we're still low on points. The goal tonight is still to get a romance ending with Holly and or Zoe. They both seem kind of tricky, but we're aiming for this. Over on YouTube, Rhea says, had brunch earlier and I'm only getting more groggy by the minute. Ooh, brunch is nice. Did you have a good brunch? And then said, sure, Logan. I don't want to die in real life. I want to just die in games, because then it's the funny. Okay, so what was she saying? We're talking about the seance circle, so maybe it's still open. Maybe if we can complete it, it'd stop being stuck in between worlds like this, stuck in this room, stuck in the freaking 80s. If we can get back into that open energy, you might be able to make it here fully. Oh, come on. 80s were pretty awesome. They're pretty awesome.
Whatever time it is now is baller too,
It's not. Everything is kind of awful. Google doesn't work anymore. Walmart's not open 24/7. Every store looks the same. Logos are just turning into a cheap, bland font. Let's say sure.
Exactly. This is amazing. Okay, we're gonna need a lot of stuff. Well, not a lot of stuff, like a moderate amount of stuff.
Crap, is this gonna be a long fetch quest? We gotta talk to a lot of people?
Mostly what we need is unstable energy. It sounds weird, but I think if we get enough of these objects here, whose existences span the distance between object and idea, it could work.
Okay, so...
Not cabinets, tables, or toilets, but like weirder stuff, like me.
Okay, so crap, so will Bodhi count? I want Bodhi to come to this. So, I mean, I guess that could count. After we've gotten an ending, are we still able to visit things? Because I guess the dresser and theoretically Doug would count toward that. What else is a concept, though?
We have to gather them together, and they all have to be on board with what we're doing. Like, we have to all be on the same page, singing the same song kind of thing. And it should work. This is... Oh my god, I think I'm gonna die. Like, die again, like metaphorically from excitement. Do you know enough of the others here to do that? Honestly, 3 or 4 might be enough.
Okay, so we gotta find 3 or 4 people who are weird
I
things.
don't know why the hell Rudy thought he could contact his dead father with just me.
I think I know some other folks up here who'd be down to help us out. I'll go looking. Might have to find some new peeps, but I'll figure it out. Yeah, I might have to find some new people, but I will figure it out.
Oh my god, this is amazing. I will be right here. I'll be waiting right in this exact spot, okay? Thank you! Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you!
Bye. All right. So we've made that. Oh, I guess also Shadow Lord. That should be another person. He's like a weird non-corporeal thing. So yeah, we got some options. We are going to, for the plan for the rest of the night here, because we are entering our 3rd hour. We're past the 2-hour mark now. In the morning, we're going to try and see if we can have our date with Holly to get her to love us. And then we will go collecting people for Zoe. And then, yeah, if it's okay with you guys, I think we will add one more Date Everything stream next week in order. And then, like, over the weekend, if I have free time, I don't know if I ever will. I'm going to try and see if between now and Tuesday, I can just off stream maybe get some more endings with random characters that I don't particularly care about. I'll have to like see some more story with the people on Discord and Workspace, which is gonna kind of suck, but it'll be worth it if we can bring someone to life, right? So, all right, did we save? I think we saved. Let me just make absolutely sure we saved, because I don't want to mess this up. I think I might mess up this date with Holly, and I want to be able to save scum if I screw it up.
Project Get Holly to take a damn break is a go.
Yay!
She thinks it's just a standard rose drop shift.
I'll be dropping roses on her. Is that a metaphor for anything, Chad? Is that like a romance metaphor?
We'll keep the house clear, so it's just you two.
Treat her right.
Always! I appreciate this. I know she will too. Yeah, I'll always treat her right.
We're doing it for her.
It's so elaborate. I wonder if like the really elaborate storylines are the ones they came up with first, and then they put a lot more effort into it, and then later on they're like, I guess we gotta come with some. There's a wall. Just says wall. He loves you.
Friends!
Holly!
Good luck.
Can it be more than just friends, Holly? Maybe. Here we go! Oh, come on, game. Load. All right, well, the game is...
Oh, man. I wanted to say goodbye before my shift. They're all being so sneaky lately.
They're trying to hook us up.
Anyway, hi. Sorry I've been so out of it lately. Crazy flu.
You're working too hard. I'm glad you're feeling better. I'm glad you're feeling better. Because I don't want to be too, like, naggy, you know?
Same. Sick ain't fun for anyone. And now, it's back to the grind, baby. Another Venetian's Day gig, huh? Not that I'm complaining, but I got all these darn roses to hand out. A whole lot of love for a whole lot of folks.
I mean, maybe for us, we can give each other roses.
Holiday magic, baby!
Kitchen first, right?
Oh, you remembered. Aye, aye. We're headed to where sausage gets made.
Yes, the kitchen. That's
Kinda.
where. Yeah, no, I do. I kill pigs there. I grind them up.
You and Holly
Sausage.
make your way to the kitchen
It's
at
gross.
a comfortable pace for...
Abracad kitchen. Kopi. Ram. Oh. Kopi?
It's just the
No
two of us,
Kobe.
baby.
Only silence.
Must be out. Yeah, just gone. Just gone.
But she's always in.
Not now. Not now. Everyone needs a break sometimes. To the bedroom! Is that flirty? Is that too flirty? I'm gonna try it. Go on to the bedroom!
Betty Buys!
You take another casual stroll to the bedroom. Holly is right by your side, roses clutched in her arms.
She's coming! Hide, Betty!
Operation Sleeping Beauty. Go, go, go!
Betty Boopa! Have you seen Kopi?
Are we gonna try to get her to take a nap?
Betty is reclined on the bed, eyes shut tight and snoring comically. For a bed, she's not great at faking sleep.
Her snores should, if they're gonna be comical, they need to be honk, shoo, wee, 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 wee.
Betty? Betty?
I think she might be asleep.
Poor thing. Always taking on everyone else's weight.
Is she now? Hey. Does that sound familiar, Holly?
Happy Venetian's Day, Betty.
Just sprinkle some rose petals on the bed. It's romantic. I'm gonna read a couple more comments to the chat though. Queen said Connie needed 100 in poise anyway, so good progress, I guess. Okay, so if we're getting points in poise, that's good. Castle says, I guess there was no poise in increasing empathy. I see what you did there, Castle. There we go. High five for the pun. Quickita says, oh, Eglin, it's time. Eglin says, Regina rejection time. Quickita said, Chad, we're getting rejection. Oak says, smash. Garlic says, yay, Reggie. Quickita says, slay, Reggie. Eglin said, my queen, Regina. Tiff says, hello, Reggie, the man I love to hate. Lesbian Wolf says, Reggie, oh my gosh, yay. Magpie says, caw. Magpie flied in. What's up, Robos? How you doing, Magpie? So good to see you. I'm trying real hard to get this box of holiday decorations to smooch me. How are you, Magpie? Eglin, excuse me, Tiff says to Magpie, we're talking a rejection. Eglin says, I'm here I'm looking now. Magpie says, I thought we'd be dating objects, not concepts, but oh, that's right, Reggie is another concept. So maybe we can get him to come to this seance as well. Rukov says, oh, that was pinned earlier. Quickgated says, it's date everything lol. Of course, concepts are in there too. Lesbian Wolf says, you can date Reggie after unlocking him without getting more hate endings. And Eglin said, it's not the same VA. Reggie is Bill Butts, DJ Grooves is Anthony Sardina. Maybe it was just the vibe then. And Magpie says, I got ADHD meds for executive dysfunction because it was rough. Lol. Well, now I've learned something. I know what that is now, sort of. I'll try to remember it in the future. And over on YouTube, Reyes is saying, I mean, it was just one regular breakfast at 10 a.m. Still, breakfast is my favorite meal. Castle says, Bill voices in Hot Wheels monster trucks and One Piece. Oh, Castle talking about One Piece. I don't know who Bill voices in One Piece, if it's someone good or not. But you can hear that, Oak, from your lurking position.
Let's let her get some rest. Potty time.
Yeah, we gotta say it quietly. Potty time.
Potty time.
Potty time.
Operation Runaway Rebel is a go.
Potty time. Huh?
It's Jack, the fraud. Boo Jack rated then.
Thank you for the 10 minutes. Jack the I don't know who Jack the Fraud is. But okay, so is that a good thing? I would assume that's a good character. I assume you think all One Piece characters are good then. But thank you very much for the 10 bits, Oak. I'm glad you were able to hear the One Piece reference. Okay, Betty, you shouldn't have fallen staying here. You're supposed to pretend to be asleep.
Cringe.
Zip it.
Yes, Mommy.
As you enter the bathroom, Holly does her best to get her energy back up once again.
Rebby!
But there is no Rebby, only silence.
Yay!
Seriously?
Potty time. Got a high-stress job. Must be taking a day off. I know, right? What a slacker. Oh, we should emphasize that taking a day off from a high-stress job is a good thing.
I guess all that quacking must really get to them. They'll never tell you, but they really love roses.
Hey. Do you?
Of course, but these ones aren't for me.
They could be.
Anyway, a rose for Rebby, and let's be on our way.
I hope I get to give her roses at the end of this.
Do you remember what's next?
The game will remind me. Oh, crap. It was The Office, right? I didn't think it would give me options. It was The Office, because we saw Jerry down there. Yeah? And then I think after The Office was the living room, because I think we saw The Office first. I think we saw Jerry, and then we saw Dante. I think? The Office!
Well, aren't you studious?
Hey, I was right.
Off to the office we go!
Did you guys see that they're doing a spin-off of The Office? I think a trailer just came out. I haven't seen the trailer yet, but there's a poster. I think it's called The Paper. As far as I can tell from the poster, only Oscars in it, though. I don't know if it's going to be any good. Off we go!
And so I said, who's Terry?
Get out of here, scram, fellas!
That's great, Jerry, but we really need you to be quiet.
And she was all, you know, Terry.
Okay, but...
And I didn't really know, but I kind of just went with it, you know? Like, oh, Terry, yeah.
Who was it in chat that likes Jerry? Was that Eglin? Was that Tiff? Who is it that likes Jerry?
Code Red, Eagle is approaching. I repeat, Eagle is approaching.
I'm so sorry, Jerry.
Just tackle Jerry!
What? Oh!
Hey!
Jerry, somebody loves you.
Somebody does?
The ruse has been holding up fairly well, but now that you've arrived at the office, Holly is beginning to look a little suspicious.
Okay, now this one is just creepy. Jerry's always got something to say or some knick-knack to show off. Usually both.
Lucky shift, I guess. Hey, everyone needs a day off now and again.
Thankfully, Holly shakes it off with a shrug.
Maybe he's on a date.
Oh.
Such a playboy.
Yeah.
Good for him.
Hey.
1 rose for Jerry.
Mm-hmm.
Did you hear that?
No, that was me. I farted. It sounds like that. The sound of the living room crying out for attention. Must be love in the air. Yeah, we're gonna flirt. Must be love in the air.
The holiday spirit works in mysterious ways. Final lap. Living room, baby!
And we get to see Zuko again. Here we go. And then after that, there's got to be a love ending with it. We're so close. I feel like we're doing good. Huh?
Me. I love Jerry. I am on the date with Jerry.
Oh, Tiff's the one on the date with Jerry. Okay, so here's the question. There was only 1 rose left for Jerry. Tiff, does Jerry give the rose to you, or do you give the rose to Jerry? This is very important. I feel like if you give it to Jerry, Jerry will cherish it and appreciate it and keep it in the junk drawer forever. Did any of you ever do that thing in, like, I remember doing this in high school. I don't know who I heard this from initially, but it was a thing where, like, if you go to a school dance, because you know how you have the corsage and the boutonniere, is that the other one? Like one for the girl and one for the guy on the date, or whatever. The flowers that you wear either on a pin, on a lapel, or a wrist thing. And like after the dance, if it was really good, you take it back and you like hang it from something so like it's facing downward, and then it dries out but stays in one piece. It doesn't like wilt downward, and then you end up with like a crusty, dry flower, but it like keeps looking like a flower pretty much forever. Okay, Dante. Thank you, Dante. Says
Anything
Lance.
for Holly.
Holly bursts into the living room far ahead of you, shouting out as she goes.
Dante's a bro.
Dante! Oh, he's out. Huh. And he loves roses too. Darn. It's a little chilly without him around.
Oh, I turned on the AC. I'm sorry. You can borrow my jacket if you want. We could hug if you wanted for warmth. Yeah. These are both flirty. These are both nice. Is this too much? Is this too much? We can borrow my jacket. Crap, I don't want to get a hate ending with her, but okay. All 3 of her friends did agree that she's expressed interest in me, right? Is it too much? We could hug if you wanted for warmth. That might be too much. I'm overthinking this, but I don't want to screw this up because this is a very long cutscene. Let me read a couple of comments in the chat while I think about this. Lesbian Wolf says you need to talk to the towel twice to get an ending with him. Okay, so the towel is another short one. Thank you very much. Quita said there's hate everything runs. I think lol. Magpie says I wonder what happens if you reject him. Laughing. Eglin said yeah. Skylar is the advocate of love endings. Dorian is the advocate for friends, and Reggie is the advocate for hatred. Well, it's nice that they all have representation then. Cozy says finish the art piece. Thank you again, Cozy. It turned out really well. It's so freaking cute. Rukov says typical Logan, so into his brand that he's excited about rejection. Magpie says this concept is so silly, but dang, every character is design is excellent. Eglin says about to rip my hair out talking to the lamp, but I feel like Logan is gonna hate the lamp anyway. Magpie says Department of Overseas Violence is hilarious. Eglin says he's funny, but I hate him so much. Quigita said aw, David's finally showing his true colors. Logan hears a lamp in the living room. Oh, this lamp, I hate them so much. Garlic says oh, Lux, what a character. Castle says yas, derogatory in this specific case. Oh, Luxium. Yeah, that's the Niji Sanji one. For some reason I thought it was just Lux. Maybe is Lux for short? Said oh, far that particular VTuber company and group have fallen. Well, not as far as the Shoujo, apparently. Magpie says there's also a makeup artist called Luxuria. Am I saying that right? She's fun. Lesbian Wolf says Reggie doesn't have the same limit as the others. Lol. Oh, okay. So yeah, we'll try and gather some concepts maybe like Reggie for the seance. Chat. I feel like that's too much. That's too much. But we got to do things that'll give us romance flags, right? Yeah, I feel like this is gonna be too much. We'll have her borrow the jacket because that's romantic. That's not just platonic. That's romantic. You can borrow my jacket if you want.
Oh, but then you'll be cold.
Then we can hug. Okay? If we only get a friendship ending, I'm going back and I'm doing this over again. I'm warm-blooded. I'm a little hot, to be honest.
If you say so.
Holly looks down at the massive roses still left in her arms, shaking her head.
I wish her sprite changed so that she had my jacket on. Or my what do they keep calling it? My excellent red shirt My quality red shirt.
All these roses. I'm worried we missed someone, but there's no one left on the list.
Ah, we got it! They're for you.
Funny.
No, not funny. They're for you. Not a joke.
Holly stares at you, then down at the roses, the gears in her head turning.
The gears in her head turning. Her eyes growing wide with a horrifying realization that you're flirting with her. Her face turns pale. She turns around and runs so quickly she leaves a holly-shaped cloud of dust.
Oh, from who?
Me! From me. Who do you think? From me.
Holly's jaw drops. It takes her a few moments to find the words.
This is sweet. Both her and Connie had like very nice endings where it feels earned with the love. Some of the other ones like, yeah, we just love each other. Fantina, Wallace, they just love you.
There's so many.
There's barely enough. Well, this is locking us in for romance.
This wasn't a real shift, was it?
It was a real date, though. What do you think? Nope. Are you upset? Yeah, are you upset?
No, but I do think I might cry.
I mean, me trying to flirt with girls has that effect on them, so that is fair. That's okay.
I suppose it is. Thank you. This is so very sweet.
Sweet like for a friend or sweet for a lover? I was worried about you.
Oh. Sorry.
Not your fault. I thought you might need a break, but like an actual break, not a bedridden recovery break. We'll just say not your fault. I don't want to say it's just a break. I wanted to date you also. It's like, wait, what is she even apologizing for? Oh, that I was worried about her. Not your fault.
I suppose I could be taking better care of myself.
I know you love what you do, bringing joy and all that.
Yeah.
But sometimes all you need to do is be there. From what I've seen, that's more than enough.
Maybe it is. You know, I finished work early this evening.
Strange
to say, but I've got some time to kill.
For smooching?
Wanna meet me later? Help me jingle some bells?
Chat? I'm not used to talking to girls. Are the bells her boobs? Ho, ho, ho. Yes, just without the innuendo free. No, we're going ho, ho. We're not calling her a ho. We're not calling her ho, you're ho, ho, ho. We're acting like Santa Claus. Ho, ho, ho.
Well, come on then.
Yay! Finally! Chat, we accomplished something! And what is that? We're still so low. None of them we've even broken 50 yet. Oh, I heard a Discord little notification thing. Oh, we don't get to actually jingle her bells. Oh, look at that, it's so sparkly. Let's save, check out that, and then I guess we gotta start going to people who are concepts. Yeah, oh. What was it, tinfoil hat?
David is obviously becoming desperate, and he doesn't do well under pressure. I'm worried his behavior will gradually become increasingly erratic until he crosses a line he can't come back from.
Or the DOV kills him. That sounds bad.
You have no idea. I should never have put you in this situation.
No, it's great. It's great. I just had a really nice date.
As Valdivian's lowest paid employee, you would be safe. But it's become clear that as long as you possess the Dateviators, you'll be the target of David's wrath. Anyway, I have a solution.
Oh yeah? What?
Use the realization recipes to bring Skylar to life.
But then...
If Skylar becomes human, the Dateviators will instantly cease to operate.
No!
And if the Dateviators cease to operate, there will be absolutely no evidence implicating you in their theft.
Okay,
Realize Skylar and destroy the Dateviators before David unleashes his full fury upon you. He has access to resources you'd never believe.
Is this how I die? You guys said I could die. Is it if I take too long to realize... So do we have to, like, realize some people... This makes so you can't do everybody? You have to prioritize your time or something? Okay, well, what kind of resources?
I'm afraid there's just no time to explain. You see, I forgot to charge my phone's battery last night, and now I'm at 2%. And I can't charge it because I also forgot my charging cable. Can you believe that?
I always forget something when you're fleeing to South America.
Realize Skylar ASAP.
No! I won't. Won't do it. We will save the game, however. All right, save. I could probably, I guess, invite some of the more odd concepts off stream. What were the other things? Oh yeah, somebody towel. Towel was something that we can get a hatred ending in 1 or 2. There's a towel. There we go. So we're gonna do a towel, and then yeah, I think off stream. Like I said, I'll get some people for Zoe's seance. Also, I just realized we never did our Dungeons and Dragons session with the D20. It's taking a long time.
It's not all that surprising that your towels would have a look that one can only describe as fresh out of the shower. The fluffy terry cloth clothing and glistening skin are expected.
Why does he have to have such a robust happy trail?
What you did not expect to see, however, was a six-pack you could do your laundry on.
Wait, hold still.
So wait, hang on. Was it a hate ending that I need to get with the towels really quickly? Is that what it was, or was it just any type of an ending?
He holds his hands out in front of him, stopping you in your tracks.
Wait, what was wrong? What did I do? Well, why should I, why should I do what you say? Yeah, what did I do?
You didn't do anything.
He backs away from you, slowly and carefully.
Just don't move. Ooh, there's some water on the floor. Let me get that before you slip and fall.
He bends down to mop up a tiny puddle, standing back up with a grin.
Also, hang on, I just noticed we're at the 2.5 hour mark. So now is a good time to start keeping an eye out for raid suggestions. Let me read a few more comments in the chat, though. But yeah, if anybody is able to, like, pin a message... Crap, I think Crystal's not here, and I don't think Vero's up. I'll try and keep an eye on the bottom of the screen. If anybody can just, like, let me know, like, with the overlay. If anybody can let me know if are we shooting for an... Was it a hatred ending we want with this guy? Or a nice ending? I honestly can't remember. Let's see. Magpie says, come on, Logan, maid outfit, Halloween costume. This is a joke. Tiff says, ha, get blurred. Oak says, I've been saying this for not a joke. We need it. Cozy says, thank you. Oh, Castle says, timestamp, 2 hours, 40 seconds. So I'm still a half hour behind. Oak says, doing spam to Neil right now. Clam says, he has gotten a job. He has not gotten a job. The deadbeat. Magpie says, last tax season, I had so much paperwork to do, and I did the taxes by hand. It was a terrible decision. Don't do that. If I ever do gig work again, I am hiring someone to do my taxes. I wish I had enough money to hire, like, a tax accountant person. Clem says, Henry will be 2 in December. Wait, he's turning 2? It's been over a year? Crap. Castle says, baby capitalism. Quickita says, I'd quote, I kind of want to die. For context, look at the title of this game. Eglin said, that reminds me, you should meet the bathtub. Okay, we'll do the bathtub after the towel. Tiff says, I'd quote, I kind of want to die. Quickita says, I think you already did. Unsure if you skipped them or not, though. No, I don't think we did the bathtub. We did the rubber duck, but I don't think we did the bathtub, did we? Eglin says, he met the duck and the toilet, not the bathtub or anything else in the bathroom. I guess we just have a bathroom day here. Queen Katie said, thankfully, I think Logan can now definitely finish Zoe's story now that he unlocked certain other characters. Queen Katie said, so Zoe, there was a thing called COVID. It was a harsh 5 years, honey. Magpie says, I like how there's no yes, just sure, and no. Queen Katie said, don't even tell Zoe about the certain towers either. Magpie says, is doing a lot of heavy lifting there, Queen Katie. Queen Katie said, I mean, tend to carry a lot of things sometimes. Oak says, beat spam to Neo first try. I'm so cool. Lesbian says, Arg, I'm trying to install Google Play onto an Amazon Fire tablet. Why does Amazon make such bad products? Eglin says, there are a lot of characters that count. You probably have enough. Bodhi does count, as he is the embodiment of the 80s. The characters that count as concepts all count. Okay, so do they show up? So we need to, those Bodhi was scared of ghosts. Okay, after the towel, we'll go talk to Bodhi. And what was that? I heard a pring pring. Batmanon just gifted a sub to Castle. Thank you so much, Batmanon! Castle, once you are now immune to ads. You have access to the emotes, access to the Hey Hey channel on Discord. Wonderful, wonderful stuff. Let me take a look over at YouTube chat. Thank you, Batmanon. Thank you, Batmanon. Is it the second gifted sub tonight from you? Thank you. Rhea says, by regular breakfast, I mean rice and chicken. Yes, we are in fact obsessed with rice. I mean, you know what? No real problem with that. It's healthy, from what I understand. And Rhea says, option 1. Oh, that must have been when I was asking about the jacket or the hug. Yeah, I think the hug would have been too much, too forward, too bold. Let's see. Queen said, yeah, I checked the list. The list soup, he has enough for sure. Castle says, the coffee machine clunks over to the living room to avoid Holly. Queegata says Betty Hart. Magpie says, what I can only assume to be the glitched dresser having a fit in the background is hilarious. Yes, that is an actual... In the game, there's a reason it's glitched, because it is a glitch. But it is a bit distracting, I suppose. Queegata said, yeah, it's fun. Magpie says Betty is too cute. Is too cute, though. Would smash. Eglin says, I think you can bring more than 4 characters to the room as well. I feel like I've seen a seance with like 10 people before. Well, we should probably make sure it's just people we want there. If anybody has that list of who they are, do you think you might be able to either send that to me or post that in the Discord? Because I think, like, I'm not worried about that being spoilers. We are going to add one more Date Everything stream. Oh, I just noticed that little towel rack is almost like a little cravat or something. But yeah, let's play a little bit more here now. But again, past the 2.5 hour mark, and Crystal is lurking because she has class now. So if anybody has any raid suggestions, now would be a great time to rise to the occasion. Okay, so he mops up the tiny puddle. Oh crap, I forgot to look at the bottom of the chat. Were people saying if this was going to be a hatred ending? Let me check with the overlay. Oh, and it looks like Tiff left. Tiff, are you already gone? Good night, Tiff. Thank you so much for being here. Have a good rest of your night. Sleep well. Let's see. And I don't think anybody said if it's a hate ending, so I'll just assume it's a hatred ending that we have to get with this fella.
There, all good.
He seems so nice, though. That was a close one. You didn't have to do that for me. I don't mind slipping and falling and cracking my head open on the linoleum.
It's my pleasure.
Oh, it's like he works for Chick-fil-A. Tyrell.
Did you see that, dude?
The little screen where your name appeared? Are you talking to me? I'm not a dude. I know I am a dude. Yes, you're my hero. I thought we were going for the hate ending, but maybe we should. Okay, yes, you're my hero.
I may be soft, but I'm hard against spills.
He mimes playing a trumpet, imitating the instrument with his mouth.
Oh, excuse me. Excuse me.
I dry as quick as my wit. If you get wet, don't get upset. Isn't that right, my absorbent sidekick?
He holds out a small swan-shaped towel for your inspection. It's quite charming.
It's like you sometimes get at fancy hotels.
Quack.
Whoa, what is that? You have a sidekick?
Kinda. This is Little Buddy. He's pretty cool. I can fold him into anything I want.
Little Buddy.
Today, a swan. Tomorrow, who knows what the fabric of the universe will weave? I mean, I only know how to fold like 2 others, but still.
I like that he made noises for that first ellipses.
It keeps me busy between cleaning spills and warming up your body.
Oh crap, does this mean I wrap this guy around me whenever I step out of the shower naked? Darn, that was quick. Warming my body, you say, ooh, saucy. Anyone would be lucky to be wrapped up in you. I feel like these are all flirty. I'll just say, ooh, saucy.
Who doesn't like being close to someone? I'm just lucky that it's a part of my job. Spills happen every day. No big thing. But the hard part is getting dry. For the big jobs, I work with Washford and Drysdale.
Oh, that must be the washer and dryer. Okay.
But I work pretty independently, you know?
I can make a bit of a mess. Being clean is one of my life goals. I could be messy, bro. I could be so messy.
I'm here regardless. I'm pretty dependable.
Oh, I just realized the bottom of his hair is a towel rack. That's what that is. And his whole pompadour is a folded towel.
It takes someone of strong woven integrity to be as reliable as me, you know?
Is work all you care about? Surely you have bigger aspirations.
Oh, like you have bigger ones? What do you want?
Love to be the best customer service rep who ever lived, to travel the world and eat all the good stuff, but have it all be free. Get through next Tuesday.
Honestly, that sounds like a pretty damn huge aspiration.
Don't talk down to me, bro.
Things I want to do, but my job is important, you know? Those spills ain't gonna unspill themselves, and I won't be spilling things to you until I get to know you better. So, let's make a deal.
Hey?
Next time you see me, I'll show you something cool, and maybe I'll tell you a bit about myself. I'll show you an idea I have.
All right. He's gonna show us an idea. We're gonna invite him to our bathroom by a half-naked man. Okay, so let's go see Bodhi, and then we'll do a couple of those other bathroom things. Bodhi was down here, yeah? Yeah, there we go. Okay, save before we talk to Bodhi. Save. Wait, we're at 48. We're so close. We can break 50. Okay, let's try and do that. We're obviously not going to get Zoe tonight. We got Holly at least, but let's try and see if we can at least break 50. We got to talk to Bodhi first and invite him to the seance. He probably won't want to go because he's a ghost, but let's see if we can convince him.
Look at me on the couch, dude. Like I was made to be here.
I missed you so much, Bodhi. Enjoying the new digs? Catching up on some TV? Yeah, enjoying the digs. Because digs means cool, yeah.
Just vegging out. Telly was surfing for me.
Oh, it's got to be the television.
I think it might be a good thing that I wasn't anywhere near the TV before. I could spend some serious hours hanging out in here.
See anything you like? Enough to keep you busy? Yeah, see anything you like?
Are you kidding? Where do you even start? Streaming? Cable? On demand? I don't even know if you know this, but we had these things called bunny ears.
Yeah.
They worked and they looked really cool because you could twist them around and stuff. But this, completely different ball game.
Yeah, it sucks that we can't twist around streaming. Ha, yeah, this is a lot of content. A lot of it's terrible.
Content?
Content is what we call media, not just TV, but podcasts, live streams, you know, stuff to watch. Gross word, huh? Gross word! No, we're gonna be friends. We're gonna be friends. Stuff to watch.
Yeah, it all kind of feels like content.
But hey, you never get bored. Feeling like it's too much?
How do you sift through the bad to get to the good stuff?
You don't. You just get overwhelmed and end up like looking through menus for a half hour on Netflix. Technically, everything is supposed to be tailored to your preferences. Doesn't always work, though. Honestly, I have no idea. We just kind of consume it, good or bad, depending on what's trending.
Huh. I guess that's why none of it really feels special.
You're special, Bodhi. Yeah, that's the algorithm for you.
Algo what now?
Rhythm. I have smarts! You know, a finite sequence of rigorous instructions. Algorithm, it's a thing. I don't know what it means. I'm gonna use my smarts!
Explain.
I don't have enough smarts! In this specific instance, they use your media viewing preferences to build a synthetic prediction of what you'll enjoy. It basically governs everything you're served up on all the streaming services.
Man, that blows.
It does. What was TV like during the 80s? Do you have any favorite television shows? Yeah, what was it like in the 80s, bro?
Man, the tube was awesome back in my day. Family Neckties, Bash, Houston, the Jeffersons,
Okay.
Wonder Bread Years, Growing Pain Relievers, The Facts of Life, Miami Vice Grips. Oh, so many classics.
Okay, so we're gonna figure out what all these were, what these are parodies of. So Family Neckties is obviously Family Ties. That was the Michael J. Fox sitcom that got him famous, right? Bash is gonna be MASH. Houston, that's gotta be Dallas, right? The whole Who Shot JR thing. Jeffersons is just the Jeffersons spelled differently. Wonder Bread Years, it's Wonder Years, but I guess with Wonder Bread. Growing Pain Relievers, Growing Pains. Facts of Life is the Facts of Life. Miami Vice Grips, Miami Vice. Actually, those are really easy. I shouldn't feel proud of myself. Certified Bangers!
Oh, man. Too good. Hey, who's your favorite silver senorita?
Okay, it's gotta be Golden Girls. Rose! She was the best. Blanche was a bit too much. You know? I have no idea who you're talking about. Oh my gosh, I always loved ...
Yeah?
Yeah. Rose, played by Betty White. She was the greatest. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Dolores Zabornahab. Tulip Nightgown. Oh, that's Rose. Rouge, Garnier, and Sapphire Petrus. Okay, so, yeah, this is each one. This is, Dolores is, crap, B. Arthur's character. What was her name? What was B. Arthur? And this is gonna be Rose, that's Betty White. Rouge Garnier is wait. Sapphire is Sophia. Rouge, I just barely said her name. Is Blanche. But Blanche means white. Why is Rouge Blanche? It was Rouge Roge. Wait. Hang on, I gotta know their last names. Now I'm wondering if Rose is Tulip or Rose is Rouge. Blanche Devereaux and Rose Nyland. So yeah, Tulip Nightgown, Rose Nyland. There we go. Tulip Nightgown.
Radical! They're my favorite too. She's so silly.
She is. Talking about stories back in the days in St. Olaf.
Oh man, that was our favorite show. My grandmother and me. She was a 1920s time capsule. It was syndicated. Came on right after afternoon cartoons.
Hey!
Sure. Comedy was a little too old for me. I didn't get every joke, but Grandma would laugh. And I would laugh.
Oh, hang on. Do we have to, like, be friends with Bodhi before we can invite him to the seance? Do I have to, like, get endings with all the concept characters first?
I think it really shaped my sense of humor. It was special.
My grandmother used to make me cookies, bad ones, but still. Oh, that's so sweet. No, we don't need to make this about ourselves. That's so sweet, bro.
She was awesome. All those actors are probably gone now, huh?
Let's see. B. Arthur is dead. Betty White, I think relatively recently died. Estelle Getty, I think, even though she played the oldest one, she was the youngest. I assume she's dead. And Blanche was played by, I don't even know the name of her actress. Yeah, they're probably all gone.
Super weird how much time has gone by.
Oh yeah, Bodhi, I think they're all gone. Sapphire was the first to go, I think, but Tuliv lived to be 99 and made people laugh the entire time.
Oh, wow. Well, good for her. She was a radical lady.
You okay? You need a minute? Yeah, you okay, bro?
Yeah, I think I want to be alone for
I want to invite you to a seance.
Okay.
Something I did? Of course. Hey, take the time you like. Take all the time you like.
It's just that I'm feeling a little out of place. Or time.
How would you like to meet a ghost from the 80s? Oh, wait, he's gone. Why is he gone? Oh, crap, because he's out of place. Did he move somewhere else? Bodhi! Bodhi! Okay, so apparently it's harder to invite someone to a seance than I thought. Let's go back up. What was it? It was the bathtub y'all said that I should meet next, right? That's what y'all wanted? The bathtub? Let's save and then I guess talk to the bathtub. Are we still at 48? Are we gonna be able to get 50 before the stream is over? We got 2 hearts? I bet we could totally do 50. Well, we're not gonna be able to do a Zoe hangout tonight because we don't have enough people for the seance. So after 2, we'll just be going to bed. So let's do the bathtub.
Most everything in your home is pretty standard. You may have inherited a lovely one, but it's not exactly what anyone would call luxurious. So when you find yourself bowled over by the nearly suffocating air of luxury and privilege in your bathroom, it's easy enough to pinpoint the source.
Okay, you said bathroom specifically, so it's not going to be Lucinda again. It's actually been a while since we've seen her. I'm surprised she hasn't forced her way down my throat again.
A beautiful stranger in a luxurious sud-lined bathrobe stands before you, resplendent in black and gold. Her hair and skin have a distinct shine to them, as though she just stepped out of the bath.
What is the music is playing? I can hear a woman's voice going like, let me read a couple more comments in the chat though. Oak says, Jack was good for 1 arc and then lost all the interesting things about him. Magpie says, here, I thought Oak was telling us about Jack O'Lantern we'd be romancing. Magpie says, quote, the holiday spirit works in mysterious ways. Zoe calling down from above. What now? Hang on, I gotta scroll in the chat. I gotta tab out of the game for that. Magpie says, I think the jacket is romantic and the hug seems more friendly. Well, no, because the hug was like for warmth. That seemed, maybe you're right, but it seemed suggestive to me. Castle says, ask Holly to borrow the jacket, then go in for the hug when he put it on. Bada bing, bada boo. Castle. Oh, if only that was an option. Lesbian Will says, if you check the collectibles for Skylar, you can see the shirt. Oh, we can see what the red shirt looks like? Magpie says, jingle some bells is quite the euphemism. Castle says, bro, I have no idea what she means. Magpie says she might be jingling his bells. Okay, this is a weird question. Did any of you guys ever watch, in the mid-2000s, there was a Thundercats cartoon. I want to say in like 2006 or 2007 or something like that. And they established that, like, Lion-O, the main character, that he and one of the other Thundercats, Tigra, that they were brothers in this. And the first episode, it shows them as siblings having a rivalry, and they did this competition where they had to get to the end of this course and ring a bell. And it had one of the most strangely suggestive lines ever, because Lion-O's like, haha, I'm gonna beat you there, I'm gonna get you. And then Tigra's like, Lion-O's like, I'm gonna get there, I'm gonna ring the bell first. And Tigra's like, I'm gonna ring your bell. So that's what we're talking about. She's gonna ring our bell. Castle with the emote. Oak says, Logan rizzes up Christmas girl. Eglin said you earned the bazoomi grabbing. Cricket said, so obviously you have to realize Skylar last, lol, because without Skylar, you can't realize anybody else in the house. Oh, I'm guessing that's like completing the game. You do that, you get ending credits and you're done. Magpie says, I wouldn't believe anything Tinfoil Hat says anyway, shaking my head. Well, he was right about bringing things to life. Eglin said, it's not a time limit, I don't think. It's just saying that Skylar has to be last. Okay, so that's good. Queen Gator said, also kind of scummy of Tinfoil Hat to say, turn Skylar into a human when we've dated some objects that we won't be able to talk to if Skylar turns human. Tiff says, hi, Tyrell. Lesbian Wolf says, if there's none, you're right. And Oak with the raid suggestions. Let me copy these over. They are people that we have raided before, but we will still put them down on the list here. Queen Katie says, pretty sure Crystal couldn't do Fridays anymore because of school. Yeah, she couldn't. That's why she popped in. She even told us earlier she had school. So we're modless. It's chaos here. Over on YouTube, Rhea says, still not used to seeing everyone say those two words. Wait, which two words? Crap, Reyes, I'm so sorry. Which two words are we saying? Jingle bells? Castle says, I can cheer to bring the info to Logan's attention if needed. I appreciate that, Castle. Looks like I was able to... Wait, what was the info I was looking for? I can't remember. Tiff said, I'm going to head out for the night. I've got to work in the morning. So good night, everyone. Yeah, again, good night, Tiff. Thank you so much for being here. You're long gone, but sleep well. Castle says, bye, eat well. Eglin said, really the only reason I want the bathtub is her music is great. Oh, so are you enjoying this? Is this what you wanted, Eglin? No. Oh, Reyes says, content and consume. Oh, and with that, Reyes got up to #1 place over on YouTube. Congratulations, Reyes. I mean, it is one of those things where I feel like the word content is starting to lose meaning. That and like creator, because content creator. Especially since in the day of like following trends, I have said this for the longest time. I don't know if I've ever actually said this on stream, but I do get frustrated because so much of the content that is created by content creators isn't even created. It's people that they'll see a trend on TikTok. It's oftentimes like young, attractive girls. They see, oh, people are doing this lip sync, and they just do the exact same thing. They're contributing nothing. They're not content creators. They're content copiers. And then they think that they are creative and contributing something artistically. It's like, no, you're just copying the same content. There is nothing beneficial that you've added to society. But then I feel bad for thinking that because that's really negative. So anyway, resplendent, black and gold, shine, just stepped out of the bath.
She strides forward, grabbing you by the arm.
Oh, it's spraying on her shoulder.
Oh my god, it's about time you showed up.
I know, I smell
I
bad.
ordered hours ago, and the pizza's free if you're late.
Oh, she thinks I'm the pizza guy. I'm sorry, I'm the pizza guy. I'm delivering the pizza here to you on the beach. Oh, this isn't the beach, it's a bathtub.
Wait a minute. Where's my pizza?
I played a pizza guy in a movie once. Pizza? Well, now I'm hungry. Let go of me. Yeah, well, now I'm hungry.
Yeah, and so am I.
My bathtub.
So where's the pizza?
Is she saying a pizza? Is she supposed to be like... Is she supposed to be Greek or Italian? Like, what is that? No, it's not Italian. What is that accent? The pizza. She's got some attitude, though.
She squints at you, looking you up and down.
Wait. You look familiar.
Yeah, I climb into you naked every morning when I'm getting ready for work.
Don't I know you?
I walk by you numerous times every day. I sure hope you do. This is my house. I own this house. Yeah, I walk by you numerous times every day.
Oh! Oh my god, that's you!
Yeah, I look different when I got this awesome red shirt on, huh?
She laughs, her entire demeanor changing.
Hey, cutie. It's about time you came to introduce yourself to the Queen of Clean. Name's Bathsheba.
Ah.
I'm sure you know that.
Yeah, that's a good name. Ba-da-da.
Yes!
At least she seems nicer now.
Still don't know where my pizza is, but that's okay.
That time she said it pizza.
You're here now, so you can go get me one.
Okay, I'm not doing that. You sure are comfortable giving orders. Get it yourself. Yeah, you're comfortable giving orders, lady.
Well, yeah. I am a princess. Not literally, but basically.
This is so weird. I'm just noticing all these details. She's got a faucet coming out of the front of her neck and like hot and cold water knobs on her straps.
Well, fine. If you're not gonna feed me, maybe you can feed me.
What does that mean?
You got any good goss for me?
Oh.
Nice hot tea.
Oh, let's spill the tea. Can you ask for your friends for that? You really need to work on your people skills. I'm not into that. Oh, I can't gossip! Can you ask your friends? Can I be your friend? Yeah.
Well, sure. I mean, I have tons of friends. Ms. Popular here, that's me. But you're here now, and they're all so far away. My very, very real friends, of which there are many. All right, since you're so unwilling to help little old me, You should ask those special glasses of yours to get me some friends who will.
Is this gonna be like a fetch quest for her? We have to convince people to be friends with the annoying bathtub? I guess, if only to get you on my off my back. I would love to help, Bathsheba.
Oh, goody! We'll start next time I see you then. And bring a gift next time, won't you? It's just good manners, you know.
All right, bye. All right, it's nighttime. Let's save. Save. 49. Okay, we got to do one more. I know we're like 5 minutes away from the 3-hour mark. We're going to go a little bit over time, so we can do one more. We're just going to do one more real quick here. And let's do the sink, because that is here. Sink! Bathroom sink.
You're
And...
used to seeing mostly people-shaped objects with the Dateviators, but clearly the sink-headed figure before you is, well, not like the others.
This is a fun design, chat. Chat, are y'all thirsting on Sink Man here? He's got a very large mouth.
All the time in the world wouldn't be enough to comprehend whatever is going on with this guy. You can see that he's got a sink for a head and the clothing and posture of a beleaguered stand-up comic.
A stand-up
But your
comic?
inspection is cut short by his disturbing screams.
Screams? Wait, is he gonna be a stand-up comic or it was screaming what?
Help!
Ah!
Help me!
What?
Hello? Can you hear me?
What's wrong?
Listen closely. There isn't much time. Nothing is as it seems.
I know, you're a sink. Oh my gosh, what's going on?
I'm not who I appear to be.
You're not a sink? Oh, achievement unlocked. Crowd control awakened 50 base games datables.
That pop-up screen.
Sinclair. I get it. Okay, so there's an achievement for getting the halfway mark.
My name is not Sinclair, it's Martin. Martin Applegate.
Wait, what?
And I'm not a sink.
Huh?
I'm an insurance claims adjuster from Turkleman City, Florida.
Wait, what? Wait, the Dateviators kidnapped a real are none of these people brought to life? They're people that get kidnapped and turned into this? This is getting weird, Fat. Turkleman City, is that even a real place?
Of course it's a real place.
I'm gonna look this up. I'm gonna see if Turkleman City is a real place. Hang on. I'm gonna go to Google Maps. Did you say Florida? Is that where it was? Turkleman City. I'll search Turkleman City. No results. I would hold it up to the screen, but then it would show my neighborhood on the map, and that would be doxing myself.
Well, I look like the kind of guy who would lie to you.
No. Yes, no. I mean, what do you want me to say? You're a talking thing. No, you would never lie to me, Sinclair.
Exactly.
Huh?
And I'm not. I'm telling you.
Logan, it says gullible on the ceiling. Quick look.
I don't need to look. I'm the one I'm the one who wrote it there. Oak. Ha, ba. I know my own actions. But thank you, Oak, for the 10 bits and the gullaboo. I know. But I spelled it wrong. That's the problem. It's spelled wrong up there. Thank you for the 10 bits. Okay, so he's telling the truth. Wow, it's a bar of soap that's a dog?
A strange creature that looks and sounds like a soapy little dog jumps up at your legs, yapping and barking.
Can we pet it?
Down, Sudsy, down.
Sudsy.
Keep your bubbles to yourself, you little devil. Trey, Sudsy. Go to your tray.
Who's this guy's voice? It sounds a little familiar, but I can't quite place it.
Sorry about that.
It's okay, bro.
Before I begin telling you my tale of woe and Temple's Shirley, let Sudsy out, okay? When he gets like this, I just get really flustered.
Okay, is your dog gonna pee on my bathroom towel more flustered than being transformed into a sink?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Okay, bye! Sink you next time!
Oh, that's okay. I thought you were just go. Okay, that is over. That is done with. All right, so it is, oh, wait, wrong direction. So it is now nighttime. Let's save, let's go to bed. And, I guess we made some progress. I will off stream do like a few more things, try to get some concepts to do the seance, try to advance some stuff. I don't want to like fully advance Bodhi, but yeah, we'll do at least one more stream with the goal of turning Zoe human. And maybe if I can like complete some random other characters stuff, we can maybe even realize Connie and or Holly. Do I have to pick between the two of them? Like, if I turn people human, then do I have to choose whomst to lovemst the mostemst or something like that? But yeah, let me read some more in the chat. Let's see. There was where Castle got gifted the sub. Castle says question mark. Leslie Wolf says Batman. Castle says thank you and a timestamp 2:35. So I'm getting there. Eglin said when we're about to stop with this game, can we check out the concept art in the game? I feel like it'd be interesting even without seeing everyone. Oh sure. Oh, and speaking of that type of thing, we got to take a look at the red shirt. Wait. Hang on. No, I got to put the glasses on first. And you said there's a red shirt. Oh, wait, Skylar. Why is Skylar?
Hey, how's your day going? Forging some new relates?
Yeah, why was there a notification for you? Crap, I guess we're hanging out with Skylar now.
That's short for relationships.
Oh, relates, not ships? Huh?
Please check end of chat.
Oh, check the end of the chat. Thank you very much, Castle. Thank you for the 10 bits. Let me take a look here. Was there...
You should check bottom of chat.
I'm scrolling to the bottom. Thank you very much for the 10 bits. Oh, thank you. Quickity says, someone please TTS Logan to go back to the autosave because he literally could have just talked to Zoe and the concepts show up. Oh, crap. Okay. In that case, we're going to exit out of this. We're going to close the game because if we finish talking to Skylar, then the autosave will get saved over, right? I assumed we couldn't go talk to Zoe because because the seance wasn't ready. So we'll try and do that. And yeah, we'll figure this out. So thank you very much. Thank you both Castle and Oak for the TTSs. And we'll see if the autosave hopefully didn't already autosave with having talked to Sky. I would assume it doesn't autosave until after the hangout, right? I think something like that. And thank you very much for the heads up on that. I'll read some more comments in the chat while we're doing this. Lesbian Will says, no, oh my gosh, you can any ending with him into events. That's the towel guy. Tyrell, yeah? Magpie says he seems sweet and silly. Oh, and I see Queen Gator has some raid suggestions. I'll check those out in a minute. But let me go ahead and load up the game first. Avoid using non-stick sprays and air fryers and only use oils or cooking sprays. Oh, that was everybody saying that. They always have like a different voice. I heard Bodhi loud and clear. Some of the first makeup was eyeshadow invented by the Egyptians by grinding game! You're gonna give me trivia, but then don't give me time to read it. Okay, so load. And let's see if this... oh crap, it might load up to the morning when I woke up. Let's see if that counts as an event or not. Oh, it's still nighttime! Going to sleep didn't count. Okay, cool. So let's check this out. And we might not save after doing this if she's going to be just disappointed that we don't have anybody, but maybe she'll give us a list then. So let's try this.
You brought some spirits. I can feel it.
Crap, I didn't, not yet.
Ooh, and you also brought that fantastic red shirt. I'm totally feeling that.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's see how many you have.
0. Okay, so the Master of Shadows, that's going to be Shadow Lord. Oh, so I don't have to talk to them. I just tell her that we have them. So Shadow Lord, Doug, the Nightmares, and the Glitch. Wait, no Bodhi? I thought you guys said Bodhi. Bodhi, oh, darn it. There's a glitch in the game that we're in. Will she freak out if I say we're in a game?
Absolutely terrifying. Think of the shareholders.
What?
Yes.
Oh, okay, let's just go through all of these and see how many we have. So we just we have the Master of the Shadows.
Spooky.
Yeah. Overwhelming sense of dread.
Oh, I love it. Yes.
She loves overwhelming sense of existential dread. Nightmares.
Yes.
And rejection himself. And Bodhi's not showing up.
I've met him before. Usually around the Sadie Hawkins dance. Yes.
Okay, well, we are overtime, so we're probably not going to do that this time. But I guess it's good that we have these people. Darn it, I thought somebody said the Bodhi was an option. Well, we will be, I guess, finishing her romance next time. I'll wait to do the seance until then, but I will try and level up some more just random background nonsense people so that we can, and again, that will probably advance some like storyline stuff with the CEO and all that, but that'll be okay. We'll do one more stream of this. But before we do that, I'm gonna close out and reload the game again so that we can, oh, hang on. Sorry, having to see this over and over again. So we can check out, I wanna see that concept art of the red shirt, what it looks like. Why is it not closing? Why is the game not closing? Respond to me, closing you game. Date everything is not responding. Close the program. See, Queen Katie with some raid suggestions. Hang on, let me copy these over into my text file as well. Thank you very much, Queen Katie. while we're waiting to reload the game. Sorry, it's a black screen. I know a black screen is not particularly entertaining to look at, but we will get that more taken care of in just a little bit here. And launch the game. There we go. Magpie says, I bet Tyrell really likes Hitchhiker's Guide. Oh, because, yeah, that was the whole thing. You always remember your towel, right? Was it Arthur Dent? Was that the character who's like, always remember your towel? Eglin said, do you want the names of the characters or just what they are? I would say just what they are, if that's okay. Oak says, hugging Ralphie right now. Cricket said, Logan, I'm pretty sure you just talked to Zoe and then all the concepts you've unlocked will show up there. I don't know. I haven't done her ending, but I assume that's how it works. I thought we had to go around and invite them, so I was mistaken. But we are, as I said, past the 3-hour mark. And, I mean, unless you guys really want to go long tonight, but I have a feeling that seance scene is probably going to be long because her thing, much like Holly's, feels very long.
Date everything.
See, it was just one person this time. Lesbian Wolf says, yup, it just happens. Castle says, gross word because it's so undescriptive. Content creators make videos and advertisements. And let's load back up that auto save. Oh, what was that? I gotta check and see what the pring was. Oh, it's a follow from Nocturne Plague. Nocturne Plague, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome. Since you're new here, let me give you the rundown on the channel and everything. We stream Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays. We are currently alternating between this game, Date Everything, and Deltarune. We just finished Chapter 3 last night, and so we're going to be doing Chapter 2. We technically started a little bit of Chapter 2. So that's going to be coming up. We probably are going to be next Tuesday doing our... it feels like maybe our last Date Everything stream. I think I just want to go until we have realized at least 1 or 2 characters. There's so much stuff in this. I think we probably could be playing this for way too long otherwise. And I read every comment in chat. I am just always behind. I am still a little bit behind here. So since we're past when we usually end, I'm going to be catching up in chat. So it was Nocturne Plague, right? Yeah, there we go. Nocturne Plague. So if you type stuff into the chat, no pressure if you just want to lurk. I will read it out loud eventually. Let me also pop a link tree here into the chat for you that has all of our social media stuff, a Discord invite link, TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, all of that good stuff. So feel free to check that out to your heart's content or ignore it to your heart's content. Quickita said, Crystal, please pin so Logan can see the red shirt collectibles on Skylar's Data Dex page. Oh, that's right. That's what we wanted to look at. It was the Data Dex page. I tried to look at Skylar's page before, and it initiated a hangout with her, but it's going to be on her Data Dex page. Yes. Okay, so let's check that out. Thank you very much for the pin message. Oh, so Crystal's back then. How was class? Skylar Specs. So where's it going to be? Curiosity, creativity, passion, skeptics. This is page 1 of 4. Oh, that's right, because I forgot Eglin drew that shirt for the Discord schedule thing. That is so accurate, like the spikes. You know what? No wonder people are commenting on that shirt. That is a very distinct shirt. I don't know if I would certainly comment on it. I don't know if I would compliment on it, but that is something. That is really something. But yes, Nocturne Plague, I'm going to be reading some chat here. In fact, let me take a look at the YouTube chat real quick. Frozy says, fact that she doesn't recognize you and your dialogue option is, I walk by you every day, suggests potentially the protagonist doesn't bathe. Well, there's a downstairs shower, but yeah, I think protagonist does not bathe. Protagonist probably smells awful. Rhea says, Keck, is it true that Americans drink tap water? Yeah, I mean, I think bottled water is nice and convenient for on the go, but I'm probably filling my system with microplastics here. But yeah, and depending on where you live, though, tap water can be gross. A lot of places it's probably nice, though. And Fruzzy says, yes, all taps here are filtered to ensure bad bacteria gets in the water supply. And Reyes says, interesting. Yes, they do, because we had a boil warning a few weeks ago where it's like, our tap water's been contaminated. Don't drink it unless you boil it. But sorry, as I was saying, I'm going to read some more in the chat here on Twitch as well. Where did I leave off? Yeah, Quiggy was saying, Logan, I'm pretty sure you just talked to Zoe and then all of the concepts you've unlocked will show up there. Oh yeah, so we read that. Castle says, I have beef with content being a substitute for videos. Well, and I guess hang on, there could be other types of content, I guess, if people release songs, but yeah, it usually just means videos. Magpie says, I also love Bash, Bodhi. Quicket said, yeah, Logan got all of those references. Oak said, Noelle is choking the frozen chicken to death right now. So you're doing the snow grave route. Oak, well, I guess he said you're 100%ing it. Magpie said, this is so sweet though. Same, Bodhi. Eglin said, no, you just have to know them. Quicket said, Og, this is giving me General Hospital energy, lol. Me and my mom watched it all of the time. She's actually my grandma, but I call her my mom. She was there for a lot of General Hospital episodes. I've mentioned before, I think briefly once, that there was a time where my half-sister became a Nelson household. That's how they do like ratings for TV type of stuff. And I'm pretty sure she isn't anymore. But for a while she was, and so they would keep track of everything that she watched. And she was like a General Hospital addict. And so anytime I spent over there with her, I made sure I was trying to watch shows that I liked to give them good ratings, like Conan O'Brien and things. But yeah, Quicket said, like, I remember just walking in my room watching the show, and it was like a montage scene for the character. It took me a bit to realize why it was a montage, because the character died. Well, don't in those like type of soap operas, they'll like just recast characters randomly too, right?
I'm not actually doing Snowgrave yet. I'm doing Pacifist for my main save, but I'm planning on doing a Snowgrave run soon. This was just the regular Noelle choking the chicken after he started hitting on her GF. Boo.
Oh, we talking about Birdly? I never thought of him as a chicken. I thought he was like a blue jay or something. He's not a chicken, is he? I mean, he's a bird. He's Birdly, but thank you very much, Oak, for the 10 bits. That's warranted, though. It's Birdly. Eglin said her music is literally just, oops, I did it again. Magpie says it sounds like Legally Not Britney Spears. Quieta said the fact necklace, wait, the Fey cut necklace is kind of rough. Must hurt to look down. Oh, faucet necklace must hurt to look down with her head. Said faucet, I mean. Magpie says ring your bell can also mean knock somebody out. I know, but the way he said it, it was very, I'm gonna ring your bell. I'm probably exaggerating. I'm probably misremembering. It was a long time ago. Quicket said, I just realized we never got to meet the Globe. Well, I mean, we can still like try and meet a couple of people next time if we do one more stream. Magpie said maybe she left her glasses on the side. Lol, can't have glasses in the bath. Eglin said her VA is Anjali Bimani. I hope I'm saying that right. Magpie says her pendant is a plug at the bottom of the bath. Lol. Quicket says, oh gosh, not the sink. Eglin says, oh no. Castle says, so hear me out. On the sink? Castle. Now we know your type is sinks. Eglin said, hi, Sinclair. He's fun, but a lot. Oak with the Unlurk finished Delta runing. I've done everything but the final boss of chapter 2, so I'm saving that for tomorrow, probably. Quiggity said, he's ... a guy. Magpie says, he's Logan? Am I a sink face? Quiggity said, great timing. Oak, we got a sink. Castle says, I'm going to have to agree with you. Eglin said, ew, his nose is dripping into his mouth. Quiggity said, nah, don't worry, Logan. Sinclair is the only character like this. He's just a guy. Nothing of note at all about him. Okay, so it's not going to be some horrible thing where we realize every single one of these is somebody else's soul that is kidnapped and then injected into our household items. Castle says, unfortunately, I don't actually like touching bathroom appliances. Sorry, Martin. I'm sure somebody else would love you. I'm the same way, like at if I'm in a store or restaurant using the bathroom, I try to like turn the faucet with my elbows because I don't want to touch it. It's gross. Quigator said, Sinclair is Nick Thurston. Okay, I know that name, but why do I know that name? Quigator says, wait, Eglin says, Logan. Castle says, Motoi from Tui. I don't know how to pronounce that, but I've seen that before. Quigator says, someone please. Oh, that was TTS. Castle says, ha sniped. Eglin said, also, Logan, we were going to talk to the credits again since we tried last time and had to end. Oh, that's right. We still need to do credits, guy. So yeah, we're definitely doing one more stream because it won't take that long to do Zoe. And so we'll be able to do some other stuff. Oak says, dang, there's a timestamp, 2:36. I'm still so far behind. Oh, wait, no, that was what the time was then. Yeah, been live for 3 hours, 20 seconds. Oh, there we go. Wait, Logan's been live for 3 hours, 20 seconds and is at. Oh, there we go, because that's what he said is at. Because that's how you do it. I forgot for a second how it worked. So I'm almost caught up. I'm like only a little over 10 minutes behind. Chat, lurkers, I'm going to catch up to chat soon. Quigator said, thank goodness we stopped it before the autosave is saved over. Yes, thank you for the heads up on that. Eglin said, was that everyone or was that all the Hanks? Well, all the, wait, what about the Hanks? Lesbian Wolf says, thanks. Quickita said, yep, so glad we caught him. Castle said, pro tip, Zoe, can't get rejected from Sadie Hawkins if you don't plan to go to Sadie Hawkins. Eglin said, if not, there's probably more content with Zoe where you can bring more characters to meet Zoe. Quickita said, it's in the data decks, Logan. The collectible, I mean, should be in Skylar's collectible section. Magpie says, I'll have to be on time for the next one. And yes, keep an eye out for Monday on Discord where we'll announce what the next game will be that'll be taking the slot on the schedule. Quickita said, don't forget to save in front of Zoe's soul so you can do it ASAP next time. Well, we won't be doing it right away next time, just because in between now and Tuesday, if I have time, I'm going to, as I said, try and maybe, well, I guess I don't need to get more concepts. So, although maybe I should just try and max out some random characters things to get points. Lucinda will probably stop me a bunch. So, but you know, we don't need all the character storylines. Lesbian Wolf said Logan's thing takes like ages. Wait till next. Oh, Zoe's thing takes like ages. Wait till next time. Quickita said, Crystal, please pin so Logan can see if the red shirt collectible is in Skylar's data decks. Crystal says, I came in last minute. Yippee, perfect timing, Crystal. We got a couple of raid suggestions. If you have any more you'd like to add, though, Crystal. Oak says, Crystal, we have many quotes. Eglin says, yeah, it's canon. Magpie says, I would wear that shirt, to be honest. It rules. Crystal says, give me the quotes. Queen Katie said, yeah, the whole time I thought it was just a plain red shirt. Also, I think at some point it's implied we're wearing only the red shirt and hopefully underwear. Yeah, somebody said that last time it was with, because who was it that said our butt was hanging out? I think we even, yeah, who was it? Oh, it was Doug. That's right, because we even saw that again last night when we skipped through him real quick. Eglin says, I did put an undershirt in the one in the art. Canonically, there isn't one. I would definitely wear an undershirt under that. Queegity says, ad quote, I kind of want to die. For context, look at the title of this game. And then, so I've already seen the ad quote, so I'll skip over these. Magpie says, I love the audible asterisk in the tap water answer. Yeah? Question mark? Crystal adds the quote, so I can scroll down. Da-da-da-da-da. Oak says, he's not a chicken, I just like calling him one because Birdley sucks, and he only deserves to be referred to as a frozen chicken. I guess that makes sense. I'm just used to, I have a couple of friends who will have like pet names for things, and then talk to other people as if I know what the pet names are, and I get confused. Eglin said, also, choking the chicken is a jerk and a joke. I know, in fact, there was like a, any of you guys ever look into like really classic Nickelodeon cartoons? They slipped so many dirty jokes and references into them. Like, there was an old Ren and Stimpy episode where they had a cereal that was named after, like, a dude's junk, like a type of a thing there. There's one where apparently they had, like, a frame of animation where Ren was, like, flipping the bird that they had to cut out. But with that, on Rocko's Modern Life, apparently there was a restaurant that they would go to called Chokey Chicken. And because it was a reference to that, it was a joke, and then eventually the network caught it and they had to change it, I think, for subsequent airings and episodes. They also had a board game that I think was called like Spankin' the Monkey, which is another reference. They just apparently in Rocko's Modern Life loved that. Oak said, "Oh, I did not intend for it to intend for it to be, but I'll take it." Eglin says, "Really?" Quigita said, "I just realized the icon for the credits button is a credit card." Oh, it is credits. Hey! I like that. Are there any other like really hard to find hidden datables? Since we're gonna be winding down next time, probably our stream of this, like any other stuff like the credits that I would never think to click. Please let me know. Maybe we can get like see a character, at least see what the character looks like before the end of the stream. Because I did save. I saved right, so we don't have to worry about autosave anymore. In fact, I'm gonna go to sleep and wake up in the morning so that if there are any of those, I'll be able to check it out real quick here. Oak says, I mean, knowing me, I'm shocked it wasn't intended to be a joke and a joke, but I didn't realize that. There's a timestamp. 3 hours, 12 minutes. I'm 5 minutes behind, Castle said, laughing. Glad the time command is confusing as heck. No, I'm gonna get used to it. I'll promise. I promise I'm getting used to it. Eglin says, when you load in the title as a character, say date everything. The one where you thought you heard Bodhi, it was just the Hanks. Oh, darn, I thought it was everybody. I thought I heard Bodhi, but it makes sense that was a Hank. Eglin said, some of the concepts are cool to see, though. I did put the list in the miscellaneous game channel. Krista with a couple of raid suggestions, so I'm going to copy these over as well. By the way, again, if you are lurking and you're putting up with me reading through all of chat, you are an MVP. I know that we've already lost a couple of lurkers, and it's totally understandable. People are probably tuning in wanting to see, like, oh, date everything. I love that game. This guy's not actually dating things. I want to see people having consensual relations with their toaster oven, but this guy is just talking to chat. Crystal says, many cartoons have so many sex jokes. Laughing. Eglin said, there are a few. If you want a specific, I can tell you real quick. Yeah, I'd love to hear if you got any number of specifics. Maybe we can like load one up and at least see somebody before the end of the stream. Quickita said, there's one, but I don't know how to get them. The text box? Crystal says, want to talk to the narrator? Eglin said, looked it up. It's not too difficult. Okay, how do I do the text box? Oh, there! 3 hours, 18 minutes, and 14 seconds. I caught up to chat for the first time of the night. Yeah, on Twitch. Let me see if there's anything new over on YouTube. Let's see. Oh, I got to scroll up a little bit there. Rhea says, interesting, we have a filter too, but we always boil it just in case. Frulzy says, precautionary measures are always good to perform. Rhea says, that's why I have beef with the word content too. Many YouTubers say that now instead of videos or other media. I think they try to make themselves sound like they're doing legitimate work. Because videos, it's just a fun stuff. It's videos, it's a hobby, but content, I'm making content. Rhea says, wow, would never have figured what it meant. Ring one's bells. Let's see. Quickita says, heck yeah. Oak said, Logan caught up to chat for the first time of the night. Oak says, so proud of you, Longa. Eglin said, if you open the menu and go to where you're going to the main menu, you can instead shoot your beans at the box. Okay, so let's try that. So if we go to, I gotta put the date aviators. Wait, no. Yeah, I gotta put the date aviators on. And we're gonna go to, is there a main menu? This Discord works. I hate like how this is, maybe I should change my background. There we go, main menu. Oh yeah, I shoot the date aviators at this. Oh, it's working!
Hello?
Oh, she's cute! Chat, can we go just a little bit over time? I know I was gonna wrap up chat. All right, can we go on just a little bit? I wanna meet this girl. She's really cute. Okay, you know, I'm executive decision. We're going a little bit over time tonight. Yes, are we still on slow mode? I gotta check see if we're still on slow mode because I did catch up. Okay, we are. Oh, she's really cute. I might end up hating her. We'll see what her personality is. Oh, her eyes are really interesting. Where is that coming from?
Hello.
Oh, she's doing hey, whoa. Hello. Hello, speak normal. Hello out there.
Yeah! What's up? I'm Textbox-chan.
She speaks in, what is the name for that? It's like, it's big in Japan where they do like the symbols to make faces. You met a new dateable. Darn it. Okay, we might even go more than one stream because I need to get a love ending with this girl. She's adorable. Oh, is she a concept? Can she join the seance?
A stranger that appears to be cuteness personified jump kicks into your view.
I might get tired of it though. We'll see.
So adorable, it makes you just a little dizzy.
If it becomes super overbearing, I might end up hating her. We shall find out. Textbox Chan. Yo, it's a text box made into an anime lady.
Yep. Gee, those date feeders really can transform anything. Wait, we should use it on the sun!
Yes! We'll destroy the entire solar system by making the sun a lady. No, the sun would be a man. If it was a daughter, it'd be a lady.
Think that would work?
Yes! The beam thing doesn't go out the windows. I don't want to date the sun if I can date you. Oh, okay, can we do that? Is that I don't date the sun if I can date you. Oh!
Well, if you want to know the way to my heart...
I do!
You have to do one thing.
Just say I love you? Flirt, fight, read, click options? Yeah, click options.
That's right.
Okay.
Well, hopefully the right ones. The ones that are making sure you pay attention. Even though UI is on the surface, the ideas being conveyed are anything but.
What's UI? No, it's user interface, bro. Makes sense to me. I don't know. This game seems kind of surface level to me. No, I'll just say it makes sense to me. Yeah.
Look, I know you've been staring at me this whole time, which is the point.
Oh, because she's the menu.
But remember, my advice is to listen to what I have to say, not just admire my pretty colors.
I can do both, though, right? You got it, Textbox-chan. Yay!
How are your dates going, by the way?
Some people love me, some hate me, some are friends.
I hope I've been helpful so far.
You've been super helpful. You've been doing a Sam job, not great. No, super helpful.
You're super welcome. Just know that you can count on me in your romantic quest.
Darn it, I need to remember not to like click it before the sound of those faces appear.
Now, I'll leave you to it.
No,
come talk to me again after you've awakened 16 dateables.
Oh, so we're not going to romance her. We have to, because awaken means bring him to life. Okay, there they are. They're making it difficult to get the cute girl.
And just put on those specs and tap that phantom word box you've never questioned before.
Wait, hang on though. If she's the text boxes, because like it's even the same thing. This symbol is up on her shoulder. If we bring her to life, will we no longer be able to hear what anybody says? Hey, oh, I heard what happened. I need to read the chat. Let's see. I gotta read the chat. I gotta click out of it there. Let's see. Where did I leave? Quickity said, thank you for the very holiday stream. I'm still sad over Grass Wonder, but the horse, but this definitely was a great stream. I've had a lot of fun. Sorry that you said goodnight before that we're officially ending. Eglin said, like the pop-up before going to the title screen, not the title itself. Quita said, see you next time for speaking of holiday, going to be holidays. Oh, pin message from Queen Katie said, no, awakened. Oh, means use the glasses on him. Oh, that's right. It was realized is brought. Oh, we've done 50. Okay, so I can advance her. Yay. Awesome. Thank you very much for correcting me on that. I don't know all the terminology for creating homunculi out of household items. So thank you. Holidays, Eglin said, I meant beams, but I pressed it. Oh, fire your beams. I thought that was like another euphemism. Just fire your beans at things. I'm going to start using that now. Just shoot your beans. Oak says, shoot your beans in the box is a new euphemism for drink. Well, we could also find a wholesome use for it. Quita said, I'm up for it. Oak said, we can go over time. Castle says, lol. Crystal says, laughing yes. Castle says, local Utah man loves user interfaces. Eglin says, we can go over. It's fine. Magpie says, Cowmoji. That's what it's called. There we go. Thank you, Magpie. Lesbian Wolf said, you can also date the devs via the game credits. Really? Okay, well, yeah, because we did the credits thing last time, but then we ended the game, so I don't think we have that, was it Sassy Chap in our data decks right now. But yes. Oak said, to be honest, if I could date the user interface of Persona 5, I would. Eglin said she speaks in Uwu speak and Cowmoji. Quickita said, yes, she can. Eglin said she can. Oak said, I never expected Logan's one true love to be a user interface, and also Tanaka. Castle says, UI on the surface, but if you look deeper, it's UX. It's the user experience all the way down. And if you go even deeper, then it's just turtles all the way down. Quickita said, had I known how badly in love Logan would be for Textbox Chan, I'd have wrecked her ages ago. You guys should know I like adorable. Adorable is cute. Let me read some more on YouTube. Rhea says, I guess that's fair. Fruzy says, shooting your beams sounds like an innuendo too. Well, they can both be. One is wholesome and sweet, and one is dirty. Rhea says, Keck, I heard shooting your beans. And then emoticons. Oh, and we got a new person. Skelly T. Wait. Have you been here before, Skelly T? I'm trying to remember. If you have. If you're new, Skelly T, with a little emote in the chat. Let me give you the rundown of the channel. I'll be doing this again in a little bit once we're done with Textbox Chan, because we are going overtime tonight. Skelly T, welcome. We stream Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays. Right now, we're alternating between this date, everything. And Deltarune, we just finished Chapter 3 of that last night. Going to be doing Chapter 4 on Sunday. And we're going to do at least one more Date Everything stream next week. Then we might do it in a new game. We do a lot of visual novels, RPGs. We've done a lot in the Persona series, Ace Attorney series, Danganronpa series. So welcome. I'd love to hear how you found us here. May I call you Skelly for short? You know, if you are just like a Date Everything fan and the algorithm showed you, if you saw like the YouTube shorts or something. Skelly T says, the Dust Bunny is pretty adorable. Oh, we haven't met a Dust Bunny yet. Said, my first time, well, welcome. I hope you enjoy your time here. I read every comment in chat. I am often behind. I actually caught it for the first time on Twitch, first time of the night, just a few minutes ago. So YouTube, you're lucky. It's quicker over there. And Frulzy says, hi. Yes, Skelly, if you scroll up a little bit, there should be our wait, did I I can't remember if I pasted it over there. Let me paste it again. Nope, I didn't. Oh, darn it. Okay, I'll paste it in a little bit. I'll get our link tree soon for you. That'll have all of our social media, Skelly. But welcome. Let's talk to Textbox Chan a little bit more, and then I'll catch up fully to chat. So what was she saying? Okay, so when we want to talk to her, we put on the specs, and there'll be a phantom word box that we've never questioned before. But we can do that again, because we've awakened well over 16. Yeah, why 16? I've already done that. No, I'm not gonna be, that's like snide. Yeah, why 16?
TTYL! Boing, 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 boing!
She is adorable. I hope the adorableness doesn't wear on me because she's so cute. She's so cute, and I love her so much already. Okay, so we got to save after that. That is definitely, yes. Okay, so we do have at least one more, besides Zoe romance, we will have to do next time. Oh, and we got Skylar's thing, which, again, I'll do eventually. In fact, this might be an important story, so maybe we should do this tonight, since we're going over anyway.
Hey, how's your day going? working, forging some new relates. That's short for relationships.
Reminds me of that Teen Titans Go episode where instead of calling applications apps, they were calling them locations.
I think about this stuff a lot.
I'm having a freaking blast. It's going okay, I guess. I'm having a tough time. Oh, yeah, I'll be positive. Having a blast, Skylar.
Oh, yes, yes. I knew I was good for something. How about a nice menu?
Okay.
I have lots of different ones, all different styles.
All right.
Here's the main one. Welcome. What can I do for you in my main menu?
Okay. So this is just a new feature. I want to talk about features and utilities. Let's chat about you. Can I realize you, Skylar? I'm all done here. We don't want to realize her yet. So why did we have a oh, it's probably a notification because Tinfoil Hat wants us to realize her. I'll just say I'm all done here for right now.
Oh, yeah, I'll miss you.
Yeah, bye. Did that use up a heart? I bet that probably did. Put on our date gators. Oh, no, our date gators were on. That did use up a heart. Yeah, so we're not going to save after that. That'll be on our autosave, but oh well. Let's see. Why does Skylar still have the notification? Oh, it's probably because we have a side quest to realize her. No, yeah, realize her. That's the term, yeah? Quita said, no, awaken means use the glasses on them. Eglin said awaken means meet them, not realize them. Lesbian Wolf said awaken means talk to, realize means bringing something to life. I got mixed up. Quiggity says you're already over the quota. Oak says no, Logan, we can't. It has to be a euphemism for that. Eglin says the sassy chap can also be in the seance. Okay, so I'll make sure that we have plenty next time for the seance. I will do a little bit of homework off stream for that. Quiggity says, and she has short hair too. This should have been a flag for me when I was looking these guys up. Eglin said, you guys are getting to know what my type is. Eglin says, I didn't think about her since it was a little more difficult to get her. Eglin says, you may like the anime figure when they show up. Wait, what? Anime figure? Is there an anime figure in the house here? Where's the anime figure? Where's the anime figure? I want the anime figure. Is it in the, no, it's not in the attic. Where would I keep an anime figure? Is it in the closet? I want an anime figure. Where is the anime figure? Lesbian Wolf says, would have to realize 10 people. Eglin says, yeah, I looked it up, never mind. Lesbian Wolf says, to befriend Skylar, you have to chat about her and then ask about datables. You also would have to talk to her about realization with Skylar to be able to realize anyone. Okay. So maybe I should have done that. Quita says, you get an anime figure after realizing objects, apparently. Ooh, Oak says, Logan is about to say, I caught up to chat for the second time of the night. So there's a bit message. You get an anime figure after realizing objects, apparently. Okay, so how many do I have to do, though? Because I've realized a bunch. Over on YouTube, Reyes Waves, Skelly says, I searched Date Everything Lives. Oh, awesome. I'm sorry that we're like toward the end of the stream here, but it's really nice having you here. We've been having a lot of fun tonight. This is like, what is this, part 6, I think, of this playthrough that we've been having of this. It's a blind playthrough. That's how I prefer to do things here, but welcome. Says, I have the game, but haven't played it yet. And then a little gasping face. That's okay. I have a lot of games on my Steam list that I don't have yet. So again, welcome. And let's see. Castle was saying no anime figure for you. And then one of those cow emoji. Oak said Logan is getting very mixed up with the terminology. I am. Wait. So what is it that I have to do? I have to realize them. So I don't awaken them. I realize them. Darn it. That's going to take a long time. Eglin says, I said the full list in the miscellaneous games chat for the seance characters, so minimal research necessary. Thank you, Eglin! Castle said, poor man's brain is scrambled eggs. It is. But scrambled eggs are nice, especially with some melted cheese on them. Or, hot take, I mentioned this before in chat, best condiment to put on scrambled eggs, grape jelly. The sweetness is so good. Oak says, it's okay, Longa, we love you. I love all of you too! Eglin said, realize is make them real, awaken is meet them. I keep getting mixed up. Chris said, it's always scrambled eggs. Okay, so I need to check out those raid suggestions that y'all have given me for over here on Twitch. See which one of them has like the fewest number of viewers and that we haven't rated before, all the usual criteria that we look for in raid suggestions. So yes, and see what games people are playing as well. Okay, and maybe this one looks good. So I will post also here for those who are lurking, I want to give you the rundown on the channel again, like I just did for Skelly a minute ago. We stream Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays, alternating between this game, Date Everything, and Deltarune, but we're going to be adding a new game next week, so check out the Discord for that. I post a link tree in the chat that has a Discord invite. I'll be posting the schedule up on Monday with that official announcement. No pressure if you don't want to join Discord. It'll go up. It'll go live eventually. And so yeah, so tomorrow is Saturday, no stream tomorrow. Next stream will be Sunday. We're into Chapter 4 of Deltarune. Tuesday, we're going to pick up here. It won't be right here. I'm going to do some off screen so that we'll be able to hopefully realize, not just awaken, realize either Holly or Connie. One of them would be nice, I think, maybe. Let's see. Oak says, thank you for the very soulmate stream. It made me smile. Crystal said, thank you for the very Cowmochi stream. Oh, and I got to actually initiate the raid for population. I always forget to do that. So let's do that here. There we are. Let's see. Oak says, good night, everyone. Love ya. Quicket says, good night, everybody. Crystal says, night, chat. Crystal, I'm so glad you were able to get back after class was done. I hope you had, I hope class went well for you. Over on YouTube, Reyes says, respectfully, I disagree with grape jelly on scrambled eggs. Everybody hates it. It looks gross. But if you haven't tried it, I'd suggest trying it. It tastes really good. But I have a sweet tooth, so I might be weird. Frusley says, I'd be willing to try that, actually. Skelly said, cheese and gravy? Like dipping the cheese in gravy? Like what type? Like beef gravy or chicken gravy? I've never tried that. But I mean, cheese goes really, really well on soup. And what is soup but gravy with chunks? Really? I'd be willing to try that. Crystal says, see y'all Sunday. Eglin said, if you do meet some characters off stream, would it be possible to do a sub VC for them? No obligation, but your reactions are fine. Yeah, maybe. Maybe I'll pop in a subscriber voice channel there, voice chat. If I do, I won't be talking a lot probably. It'll just be gameplay. But you guys got reactions. I won't be in streamer mode as much, if that makes sense. Crystal says class was fun. I'm glad. Castle says eat a sub every time you meet a new character. Wait, an entire sub? Okay, or do you mean a subscriber? Because I don't want to eat you guys. I love and appreciate you all. You guys are amazing. Thank you for hanging out with me. Had a lot of fun. We're going to see you Sunday for Deltarune. Have a great Saturday, and then we'll see you Sunday. Enjoy the raid over there on Twitch. Bye, everybody. Bye. 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 And then over on YouTube, Skelly says cheese and country gravy on my scrambled eggs. Oh, both on scrambled eggs, because I do love some cheddar. I can't do American cheese on the eggs. Got to be cheddar. Yeah, I would try that, because country gravy. Yeah. You know what? That actually sounds pretty good. I got to try that sometime. Skelly says, good night, Skelly. Thank you for being here at the end. I hope maybe we can see you at a future stream. Reyes says, bye, Logan. Yes, for everyone on YouTube and for those watching the VOD, good night as well. And I hadn't quite clicked stop streaming yet, so thank you very much. Oh, it's the person we rated. Thank you for the follow.